Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel. Premier League fan calling show, and it's open for anybody to call in. So it doesn't matter where you're calling in from, doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter if you're new to the channel, doesn't matter if you're regular people. I want to hear from as many people as possible. As you can see from the title, Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Nottingham Forest, who finishes top 5 in the Premier League, with those sides I just mentioned there all looking to finish in the top 5 for the champion to play in the Champions League next season. Liverpool and Arsenal are confirmed as their two. So there's only 3 spots. There is only 3 spots, and you have 5 teams vying. So which 2 are going to miss out? Will it be Newcastle United? Will it be Chelsea? Will it be Aston Villa? Will it be Manchester City? Will it be Nottingham Forest? Manchester City do have a game in hand on those clubs mentioned because they play on Tuesday before next week, Sunday, which is the final day of the Premier League season, with Chelsea actually traveling to Nottingham Forest as well. So that could play a key part. You got Newcastle at home to Everton. Aston Villa travel to Old Trafford as well, and Manchester City travel away to Fulham. So we will be discussing all of these things, but big up, love to everyone that's locked in. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Hit that like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. That's the tax, people. When you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax. All I need you lot to do is hit that like button expeditiously. Again, please share across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well. Let me actually, and I will be dropping the link in the chat also to call in. So give me 1 second. Let me just make that. Give me 1 second to make that the pinned comment. Give me 1 second, people. Shit, is that even right? Oh, that's right. I think it's right. It's in the pinned comment anyway. So this show ain't about me. So I'm just going to ramble on a little bit longer. All I'm going to say is only one rule when you calling in, people. Only one rule. Camera must be on, face facing forward. Camera on, face facing forward in the light. That's not because we care what you look like, people. I can't stress this enough. Me, nor anyone in the city care what you look like, male or female. We just ain't trying to see anybody's genitalia. We ain't trying to see anybody's ass cheeks or anybody's chest. Like, that's literally what it is. You've, man, have seen it on previous channels where people have done fan calling shows and, you know, they click someone on and you see some ass cheeks. Hey, even the AO KD, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? We all see Matisse whip out his titties on the Big Six. Matisse is my guy. I'm not trying to have that happen here. We all watched it. We seen what happened in that Spurs Chelsea game. I'm not looking to have that happen here. Not in the slightest. Oh, yeah, one more thing as well, people. Well, a couple more things. When it comes to the fan calling show, it's first come, first serve. So I will just click people in as they click in. However, if you're a member of the channel, you queue jump to the front of the queue. So if you're a member of the channel, queue jump to the front of the queue. If you're a first-time caller, you will also queue jump to the front of the queue as well. Link for the membership is underneath in the description as well. And that's the membership at any level. Big up Vodge, big up KD, big up this absolute cretin Connor. That's little bro. Pals, love, good to see you. Says big up Flawless, always grinding, gotta respect it. Love for that. Shout out to my guy Ak as well. Warrior J, Goat Mud in the building also. Calling show. The Chelsea fan that believes Arteta should be given 3 more years. Pull up. You know he ain't gonna be here. Big up King as well. Well, Matisse did that on purpose and he was the host. Yeah, but we're just not trying to have that happen. That's what it is. I don't do that. I keep my I run this shit. I'm the president of the city and I keep my clothes on. So therefore, everyone else should follow suit. But that's all I'm saying. But big up Matisse, big up Rizzy Mac as well. Hey, African King in the cut as well. So all right, we're gonna get the show started. Big up Don C also in the cut. Sai, you there? What you telling me? I don't even know if he's there. All right, so let's see what he's got to say for himself. Sai is in the building. What are you telling me, Sai? Yo, say something else. Yo, I can't hear you, Sai. So can you not hear him, or is it just on my end? Yo. You lot let me know in the chat. Is it just on my end? Or you lot can hear him? Because then I know if it's me or not. All right, cool. I know it's on him. What you saying, Sai? Yeah, you see yourself out, Connor. You waste man. I'll catch you for clubs. Yo, jump outside and jump back in. Yeah, we can't hear you. Jump out, jump back in. Don't worry, I'll wait for you to join back. And oh yeah, as well, you lot, man. We'll get you'll get like 5-10 minutes to have your say. Obviously, I'll ask you about who's finishing top 5, but then I'm sure you might have something else to say on your in particular club. If one of these isn't your club, people, maybe it's Europa League, maybe it's Conference League, maybe it's Champions League, maybe it's something in the Premier League as well. But yeah, no stress. And you lot go follow the Clips channel as well. Me and Brian was just talking about that. So we'll be launching that properly within the next 24 hours or so as well. But Sarcasm City TV Clips. Yo, Sai, what you saying? Still now? What's the audio saying on your side when you click it? Take the headphones out. Try that. It might be that. Try that. Nah, you're banned. I don't want to hear from you at all. I don't even know why you're here. I don't want to see your name. Don't want to see your face. I'm just disgusted by your whole existence, to be honest. But here we are. Here we are. Genuinely mean that from my bottom of my heart. Who do I think finishes top 5? Newcastle, I think, get it. Newcastle, Villa. City, you know. I think Chelsea and Forest miss out. I don't think Chelsea go to Forest and win. And Newcastle winning at Fulham. No, Newcastle winning at home to Everton, I can see happening. Villa against Manchester United. What's understood ain't got to be spoken about, even though that record's terrible. And I can see City doing their business against Fulham. Yeah, Fulham are still trying to vie for something, because if they win, they could jump up to 8th. And if Chelsea drop, then they get a European spot. But I don't think Chelsea beat Forest. Yo, Si, what you saying? Nah, still nothing, Si. Still nothing. Yo, try sort it out and I get to the next caller. Yeah. I'm going to run it back. Don't worry. All right, if we got any other members, we'll get to Si. Yeah, we do have another member in the building. Big up Dante as well. Says who wants our terror? Anyone? You keep it, man. We got my like Ak in the building. Yes, Ak. What are you saying?
Big up Flawless. I hope you're well, my J.
Oh, bless, man. What's going on, man? What do you want to get off your chest? Talk to us.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to recover from that embarrassing loss to Palace by a goal.
Talk about it, man. FA Cup final defeat, thoughts. Like what went wrong? Like who played poorly? What did Pep get wrong? Actually, scratch that. What do you think of Haaland giving a penalty to Mamouche?
I think that was cowardly, and to be honest, we pay him 500k a week and he can't even take a penalty, and he just came back from injury. I was miffed. I'm like, what are you thinking? I mean, we pay you 500k a week and you can't even take a pen just because Dean Henderson knows which way you're going. Nah, I lost my shit there, Flawless. Not gonna lie, I lost my shit.
No, that's fair.
And we just blew our only chance of equalizing that game.
True. Yeah, I can't believe that he passed it. Actually, but he's done that type of thing before. Like when you lot played Real Madrid in the Champions League a couple of seasons ago, the quarterfinal at your place, and he came off because he was tired. It's like, and Haaland's quality, don't get it misunderstood. Like I'm a big fan of Haaland, top quality striker, but that is concerning is the wrong word, but strange. That's what I'd say. To pass a penalty in the FA Cup final, especially him, who was a bagsman. And he's your set penalty taker, right? Like he's normally the guy who takes your penalties. It's him.
Right. He is, but but one thing that surprised me, Flawless, was why did he give it to Mamouche? Haaland or De Bruyne should have taken it.
True.
De Bruyne at least should have taken the pen.
No, first. And what was it? What was going on with Henderson and Pep? What was he having a go at him about? Do you know?
Flawless. I think it was regarding that. It was regarding that VAR decision. Flawless. I mean, like, yeah.
Go on.
If you look at that decision again, and if you look at that angle from where Dean Henderson's hand was out of the box.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's an awful decision. How they didn't give that, I
that
have
was an
no
awful
idea.
decision, Flawless. That
It's a
should have been a
dreadful decision.
straight red. Straight red.
It's a dreadful decision. What is the actual? Hey, chat. Do any of you lot know what is the actual ruling when the goalkeeper handles it outside of the box? Is it an indirect free kick inside the box? I don't think it's a penalty. I don't think it's a free kick. What is actually supposed to be given? I think it's an indirect free kick from like 6 yards out. If anyone in the chat knows, let me know, because I don't remember the last game where the goalkeeper handled the ball outside the box and it was given. Yes, Stephanie G, I hear it about the punishment, but what is the reward, so to speak? It's a free kick, so it's not a straight red. I mean, not straight red. It's not an indirect. Yeah, it's an indirect free kick inside the box, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think so because Flawless, because every year the FA keeps changing the rules. They keep changing it, and it's quite confusing.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I hear you fully on that. So, off of that, are you confident of getting top 5? As much as it pains me to admit it, I think you finish in the top 5. You got Bournemouth, and then you play Bournemouth at home and then Fulham away. So, you confident, not confident? Talk to us.
I think we should, because obviously it's going to be, I mean, the Fulham game is going to be De Bruyne's last game. It's going to be De Bruyne's last game at in the Prem before he leaves. So yeah. I mean, although I'm short in terms of confidence after that embarrassing defeat, but what else can we do? We gotta pick ourselves up and get the 2 wins. And
Do you think you get the 2 wins though? Do you think you beat Bournemouth and do you think you beat Fulham?
I do think we have a chance against Bournemouth because Dean Huijsen already has his. I mean, Dean Huijsen we already know is on his way to Madrid.
Yeah, that's true. So you confident of that? And who do you think gets the other spots? So you've got yourself, you've got Arsenal, and obviously Liverpool. Those 2 are confirmed. You're including yourself in that. Who gets the other 2 spots out of Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, Nottingham Forest? In your opinion?
I think Newcastle and I mean, top 5 is going to be a bit of a fight between Villa and Chelsea, but
yes,
depends. But depends on Flawless. But depends on if Chelsea win that game against.
That's what
Villa.
I'm asking. Do you think Chelsea win the game? Do you think Chelsea win the game against Nottingham Forest? This is why I'm asking your prediction. What do you think will happen? I know the ramifications.
If they win against, if Chelsea win against Forest, then I see Chelsea getting in the top 5.
Yes, they will. But what I'm asking you, Ak, is what do you think will happen? Do Chelsea beat? What? All right, so I just ask you straight. Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. What is your prediction for that game?
I think it's going to be a draw. I feel because I mean.
Right, so you got that as a draw.
It's going to be a draw. I feel. I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2.
Manchester
United versus Aston Villa.
As much as it pains me to see you lot still struggling in 16th, but I think I see Villa doing the business on you lot.
Okay, so you then have Liverpool, Arsenal, yourselves, Manchester City, Newcastle, and Villa finishing top 5. Because you've got Chelsea dropping points at Forest, and you've got Villa winning at Manchester United.
Yeah.
So if those results happen, that means Villa will finish in the top 5 alongside yourselves, and of course Newcastle and the top 2 as well. All right, we'll see what happens. That's actually my top 5 as well. I think that's what will happen. I think it will be the top 2 as it is. You lot will get there, unfortunately. Even though I hope you lot don't, but you lot will make it. Newcastle, I think, will do the business against Everton, and then it's Villa. I think Chelsea will drop points against Forest. But Blessing's gonna get to the rest of these calls. Before
I leave, Flawless, people smash up the likes. Don't be frauds. Don't be like friggin' Haaland on an FA Cup final. Don't be like him, giving the pen away to Marmoush. Yeah. Please, guys, don't be like him. Smash the likes.
Mash up the likes, man. Big up
Smash
Ak,
up the
yeah.
likes for my guy Flawless. Big up my
man.
J.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Ak, man. Every single time. We're going to keep it moving. Not spoke to him in a minute on a fan calling show. I know he's been tapped in with the NBA. African King is in the building. My guy, what you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Big up. Yeah, I've been loving the playback the NBA stuff. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. I've been off football for a long while.
Trust me. I know. I can relate. Trust me, I can relate. Trust me. Trust me, I can relate.
For me, I think I don't really understand why Villa or Forest want Champions League football, because I don't think that benefits them in the long run, in my opinion.
Elaborate.
I think for Villa, they have one of the best Europa League managers of all time. So if they finish sixth, for example, and get into Europa League, the only other English team there at the moment is Crystal Palace. So
yes,
Aston Villa would be the favorite of that competition.
They definitely
have the manager for it, and also as a club, you need to win things in order for you to attract better players. Champions League football for clubs like Villa and Forest isn't going to attract elite players. Consistently winning and growing and showing that you have a trajectory of going upward brings you the better players over a period of time. So, and then for Forest, I think they're better off going to the Conference League, because I think they can outright win that. That's a trophy that they can put on their mantelpiece. Then the season after, they can get to the Europa League. That gives them Europa League football the season after, so they don't even have to do well in the league, and they can rotate their team. They got more transfer windows to improve their squad over time, rather than the instant gratification of Champions League for those clubs, because they're not anywhere close to being Champions League level. And even if you look at Villa last season, or no, this season in Champions League, the man that bailed them out again and again was John Duran, but then they sell him in January. They still have issues. They have to sell. What it's looking like Amy Martinez is going.
Yeah, they say that. See, I heard that before when I was watching the Thunder game that just went on versus the Nugget. Their nephew was in the chat and he was saying how Emi Martinez is could be on his way out, because United have been linked with him. Surprisingly, caught me off guard because I didn't know. With that, I think with the Champions League for the likes of Villa and Forest, I think a couple of things. One, the financial aspect for them helps a lot.
Yeah,
because it can help them massively from a financial perspective. And secondly, they aren't Chelsea, they aren't United, they're not Arsenal, they ain't Liverpool. There's not a heritage and the club and the big wages to sell. Whereas, for instance, so let's say Villa get Champions League, for example, and they go in for, let's say it is Asensio. I think that could be a difference maker in Asensio not signing for Villa, or it's signing or not. Whereas if you go in for Asensio, it's not as much of a factor. Same with Forest. Let's say Forest were like, all right, this would never happen, but they was like, we're gonna go get Gyökeres. Obviously, it won't happen, but I'm just throwing out a name there. Them being in Champions League definitely helps them in their pursuit of signing Gyökeres or Osimhen. Whereas for you lot, I think you lot could be 8th and still attract Osimhen or Gyökeres because you're Chelsea number 1 and 2 wages. So I hear your overall point about winning things, but it's for those clubs the financial benefit definitely, because the players are going to. And secondly, as well, it can help in your pursuit of getting those players that can help you next year. So nephew, I was just using Asensio as but Asensio, or let's say one of them, Cherky, who's on the market.
Yeah,
Cherky ain't going necessarily to. He'd be much more inclined. Let's say Forest, they have a better chance of signing the Cherky with Champions League. And again, people, I'm not saying Cherky's going Forest. It's highly unrealistic. I'm just throwing out examples. So I think that's where it is. But I do understand your overall point about winning things. But what I'd say about that is domestic cups. If I'm Villa or Forest, I'm looking to pick up one of them. We see Newcastle and Crystal Palace pick up the 2 domestic cups this season. So I'm looking at that going, all right, what can I do? But I hear Europa League, Conference League ain't the strongest either. If you're of a decent, you don't even have to be of a decent level. We're awful. And we're in the final of the Europa League. So if you're somewhat competent, unless some teams just magically improve over, you know what I'm saying, over the summer, you got a very, very good chance of getting that far. But I hear your overall point.
Yeah, because I feel like with them teams, they can do both. They can, if they were in those competitions, they can both go for the domestic and European. So imagine leaving a season with 2 trophies rather than you go Champions League football. You have to use your best team. You're going to get more injuries. So even if you get the financial benefit, doesn't mean that you'll get the players that you want, because they'll say, wait, why would I go to you when I can go to a Milan club, where I can go Juventus or Bayern or Dortmund? There's like levels to the game, and I feel like you have to grow your level over time. And I think
That's fair.
sometimes the allure of Champions League is good, but I remember like when I was watching when Chelsea won their first league, Everton finished fourth, but they didn't really get any quality players next season. And then now you look at them, they're just fighting just to stay up. So I feel like it just depends on what you want. If you want short term or long term, but in terms of the top 5, I think City and Newcastle are locked, and I feel like for me, it's most likely going to be Villa going through as the 15, because I don't think United are going to care. That either way, United are going to either lose to Tottenham and be upset, so they're just not going to care, or they're going to win against Tottenham and they're going to be partying it up like 24/7 with the bottles, popping bottles. You know, they're going to be in all the clubs in Manchester, living life, and they're not going to care either way. So I feel like Villa's going to definitely win. And then our task against Nottingham Forest is we're not good away from home. They're a very annoying team to play if you need to win, because one, they're going to be defensively solid. Two, their counter attack is rapid. So all they need is a 1-0. That's all they will look for. They'll defend for the most of the game, hit you with a quick counter. That's what they did to Liverpool. That's why they were the first team to beat Liverpool, because they were so solid defensively, and then they just countered. But at the same time, I look at Forest's running, and they've been very poor. They shouldn't be in this position. If anything, they should already be top 5 guaranteed.
Agreed.
So I think even if they beat us, they still might finish 6th, just because Aston Villa has the better points. So it's a very interesting one. It's made the end of the season interesting in terms of having this top 5 race. But I'm just annoyed that my team hasn't done enough in certain games earlier on in the season. There's plenty of games where I saw draws that should have been wins, losses that should have been draws, and I don't think we should be in this race either. So it's been an annoying season, and that's why I've been focused on other sports, Formula 1, NBA, stuff like that. That's why I haven't been on it. So
I hear it, man. Trust me, I fully get it. That's where I'm at. Like, yes, I'm doing football content, but I'm like, my focus is NBA and this Europa League final. That is legit it. The Premier League is just all right. Let's just get it over with. Thankfully, it's the last game next week. Thankfully, it's like, all right, let's just get over this. We can just get through to the summer and see what's what. So I hear that. So you've got Newcastle, you got Villa, you got City, and then alongside the top 2 as well finishing. So what do you think that changes for you? Like, if you do indeed miss out, like, would that make you be more heavy with your criticism of Maresca if you do miss out?
I think it's a recruitment issue. I think we've known that we've needed a better striker. We have 1.5 strikers pretty much. We have Jackson and you. Now, I'm from the generation where you had multiple strikers. We used to have Drogba and Anelka up top, both going for the top scorers. You know, you look at the attackers that are available around the league that are scoring 10 to 15 goals. You just add 1 or 2 of them in January to our club, and then you make a difference. You even bring in an Mbeumo, that makes a difference. You bring in a Liam Delap, a Mateta, any striker of quality that gives competition to Jackson and also adds another body that can score goals for you, that gets you over the edge. And that's why Forest have been very fortunate, because they've had Wood, who scored nearly 19 Premier League goals. Villa have Watkins and then John Duran early in the season. Like, every team around us have strikers. We don't. We have Jackson, who is a winger playing striker, and got a silly red card the other day, pretty much meaning that our last 2 games we're using Tyreek George up front. So it's made our last couple games pretty much an impossible task, because you're going into a game with a teenager to get you to top 5. Now, if we win that, then cool. I'll be happy as anything, but I don't see it happening, because I just think Forest are too defensively strong. And I think we've given ourselves too much to do towards the end of the season. And the the worst case scenario is you can even see us lose the Conference League as well, because a one-off game and the way that this season's gone with the lesser teams winning these competitions, it's looking like a crazy year. It could be a Spurs win, a Real Betis win. I'm gonna lie to you, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. My copium is that I'll get onto Arsenal fans if it happens, but it's gonna.
Why do you stand? Because we've not spoken a minute, and I've not really asked you because it's not really been a competition. It's not a competition we take majorly. How important is the Conference League to you? Like, if you win it, is it like, all right, we've won it, we should win it, cool? Or are you just like, all right, if we win it, whatever, it's the Conference League, it don't change too much? Like, in regards to where you think, what you think about the manager or the players. I've heard certain Chelsea fans say, hey, if he don't win it, he should be gone. I've heard other Chelsea fans say, we should win it regardless. It doesn't really change too much. Where do you stand with that?
For me personally, I think for this group of players, I think they need to win it. Because when you have a new squad together, in order for you to reach next levels and to have that kind of confidence going into the next season, the last game of your season should be to win a trophy. You know, you put your arms in the air, even if it's not the biggest trophy. It's a trophy that gets you into Europa League, so it's pretty much on a similar level to FA Cup or Carabao Cup in terms, and it's a European trophy. So it finishes the story in terms of we won everything. It's a nice thing, nice thing to put on the mantelpiece, but it gives these players that kind of assurance that this is a club that's going to win things and can, move to the next level. Plus, with the Club World Cup coming up 2 weeks afterwards, you need positive momentum going into that, because that's going to be an important tournament for us. Because if we don't make Champions League, that's a tournament where we can get bags of money if we go to the semi-finals, finals of that. So I feel like because our season isn't over even after the Conference League game, we need to win just for the momentum, just so that they can have a nice holiday, they're happy. And because I think it's a psychological thing more than anything. Winning trophies give you that kind of boost. You can see the reaction to Crystal Palace and Newcastle, the way they are. They're more like Newcastle are more likely to keep their players because they've won that cup. You can see, okay, there's something going on here. We've won a trophy. Next season we go again, rather than if they didn't win it and they finish the season the same way and finish top 5. And Isaac might still move on because he might want to go to a club that wins trophies, and then he might say, you know what, you didn't win anything. I don't feel the importance of it. So that's the kind of thing. I think it's more important for the players than the fans. The fans probably don't care as much. For these players, they need it.
That seems to be the general consensus when I spoke to most Chelsea fans. It's like, all right, if we win it, cool, but it's not anything I'm going to be like, yeah, we won the Conference League. Let's jump up and down. Let's celebrate this for the next week to 2 weeks. It's just like, all right, it's a trophy. It's nice. Gets us into Europa League, but we still competing for Champions League anyway. Well, Champions League places. So now I hear that, man. I hear that. And quickly before you go as well, Eastern Western Conference Finals. I might do a fan calling show on this, maybe not, but I'll ask you. Obviously, I know you're NBA head. You got the T-Wolves or you got the Thunder?
Oh, that's a tough one. As much as I like the T-Wolves and I like Ant as a player, and he's one of my favorites, like going into this, I just think the Thunder have too much for them. So I think it's going to be Thunder.
Thunder in
6.
Okay, Thunder in 6, and then the East, Pacers, Knicks.
Same thing. I think this one's going to be very tight. But just for storyline purposes, I need Knicks in 6.
You need the Knicks in 6.
Yeah, I need that Knicks Wolves final, and also I need the Knicks to go further and further, because them in the finals, their fans, they're crazy enough already.
Yeah,
so
crazy,
I'm gonna need those videos. I'm gonna be watching that. So just for the atmosphere of it all, and see Cat going back to Minnesota.
The T-Wolves versus the Knicks is the one that I'd like to see just for the stories. And I get what you're saying. But your African King, always good chopping up with you, my G. Yeah, blessings every single time, man. Big up, man. Man will catch you in the playback. Blessings, yeah, every single time. Shout out to African King, like he mentioned it right there at the start of the call. Make sure you get over to the playback, because that's what we do in NBA playoff watch along. Some of them are dual stream, but not all the time. But we keeping it stepping. get into another member as well, someone who's been supporting the channel for a long time. Link for the membership is underneath in the description. That will make you Q jump. Got my life. And first call outside the UK today, man. Rizzy is in the building. Yes, my guy. What you telling me, man? You good?
Yeah, bro. Big up.
Blessings, man. What you saying, man? Everything good, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I'm just been here chilling, you know.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Go on.
It's come to an end. Right now. We won today, but who really cares? Like, when we needed the win against these guys, where were these, man? Like, when we needed a goal all season, where were they? So, yeah. Win is a win, though, still. Yeah, good goal from Rice. Though.
Good finish.
Good finish and thing, but yeah. Big up. I just want to say big up Crystal Palace. Yeah, I think every football fan except City fan wanted them to win that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Definitely. I'm so glad. I didn't think they would do it. So the fact that they won it, I'm all for it. The fact that City Haaland passed upon the penalty, they missed the penalty. I love all of that. That just adds to it. Pep losing his marbles at the end of the game. Love all of that too. So
that was crazy. Like those guys are instant legend. Like I like seeing stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Real story. Like
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely underdog stories. And who've you got actually, speaking of that, because the game today for you lot, you were pretty much confirmed anyway as part of the top 5, but that's now officially confirmed it. So out of Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, Forest, who are the rest of the teams you think join yourselves and Liverpool in the top 5?
I think Newcastle might get it though.
So you reckon Newcastle go into the spots because they play Everton at home?
Yeah.
So that makes sense that Newcastle get there. Chelsea obviously travel to Forest and Villa travel to United.
I think Chelsea and Forest gonna draw. Yeah, I think Chelsea and Forest gonna draw, and Villa United. Where's that game at?
It's at OT. It's after, obviously the Europa League is Wednesday, so it's after that. It's after the Europa League.
At Villa Park?
No, it's at Old Trafford.
Oh, I don't know, man. You guys, I think you might not gonna win the Europa League. I hope you guys win. And I think you're gonna lose against Villa because I don't know what's going on with you guys in the league right now. So that's how I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
First. So then you'd have yourself. So you got obviously Liverpool, Arsenal. You said Newcastle, and then you just mentioned Villa, and then City. They play Bournemouth at home, and then Fulham away. That's their last 2. Obviously, they got a game in hand currently because they play technically tomorrow now. Do you think they win those 2 games, or you reckon there's a chance they drop points?
City's gonna drop points probably against Bournemouth.
Well, you reckon loss or draw?
I would say draw.
Draw. And you think they beat Fulham on the last day?
Yeah, they beat Fulham. They beat
Fulham on the last day. Yeah, so that's what it is then. So yeah, you'll have Newcastle, Villa, City.
Yeah.
That's alongside yourselves and Liverpool.
Yeah.
In the Champions League in the top 5.
Speaking of Liverpool,
go on. Sorry.
that banner I saw those fans made with Arteta and the bridesmaid dress, that was diabolical. It was funny, but diabolical. They should mail it to him.
It was funny. I like that type of stuff, yo. Good sense of humor. It's good sense of humor. I can't lie. I can't lie.
I'm glad they didn't include the players. Just put him alone on it, you know. Put him alone on it because he needs to go. He needs to fucking go, man. I'm tired of this shit, bro. New kits and all. Yeah. New kits and all out today. The sun is shining. Got the win. You know, the transfer stories are going around in the air, but let's see what's gonna happen.
We'll see what's what.
See what's gonna happen. What action is gonna who is talking the talk and who is walking the walk right now? Because if these guys don't do nothing in the first week or the second week, this transfer window is open. I'm know they're bullshitting us.
But wait, you lot have already agreed the terms for Zubimendi. Thoughts on that?
Terps
That deal was done.
thoughts on that. Well,
Yeah.
Mendy gets here, it will be a good signing, but I just don't trust this club and how they do business and go about doing business. Until I see the player on the training pitch, I'm like, okay, let's go, let's lock in. Yeah, because they just build you up to tear you down. To tear you down, like with like how many times we've been linked to this and that player, and when push comes to shove, you get a toe. You it's just like you hindsight.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you get like when a girl is breaking up with a guy, it's just blindsided. Blindsided most of the times.
Facts, you don't see it. It's out of nowhere. You're like, whoa.
Something totally different. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? But yeah. But hopefully we get the players and we can do what we need to do. And bro, I'm saying it again.
What?
Win the Europa League.
I think we win it. I'm not gonna lie. I think United win it. I think we get it. I think we get over the line. Ain't gonna be pretty. It won't be ugly, but I actually think we win it. I do.
Yeah, because this season I'm shameless, bro. And this season has been so awful, like seeing clubs around us winning trophies. And yeah, they're coming for us, and rightfully so, because like I see like man like Lee Gunner asking like what phase is the Palace manager in, and
shout out Gunner, man. Shout out Gunner hilarious. Anytime anybody wins a trophy, that's the first thing he says. What phase is such and such in? First thing he says, man. First thing.
What phase exactly? Because I lost count at this point right now where we're at.
I think is it phase 5.5 or phase 6, something like that.
I think we're easing into phase 6.
It's phase 6.
Yeah, phase 6. Like let me say this. Like you guys, they're talking about processes and trust the process and whatnot. Like you guys have a process. It might not seem like it's a process, but you want back-to-back cups, possibly the third. That is a process. I don't know how you're doing, but I don't know. It's
scam artists, man. That's what we are, Rizzy, man. We are con artists and scam artists of the best degree, man. We are a Ponzi scheme that continues. I think we've been to it's 10 finals in 10 years or something, or 12 finals in 10 years, 4 finals in like the last 3 years. When people was putting up the numbers, I was like, right, because obviously the finals I forgot about because we lost. I was like, oh shit, we did make this final. I'm like, damn, it's mad.
It doesn't matter the manager you get. It's like still get there somehow. I'm like, bro, like we haven't been to a final since people were wearing masks on their face.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro. We need serious changes. Like I think it's gonna come down to fans like really coming together, like when they wanted Wenger out, bro, to get this guy out the club.
Oh, you're talking about Arteta. You reckon it's gonna take that? But don't you think? Let's say hypothetically, you don't win anything this season coming, so you go to phase 6, nothing comes of it. Do you think they get rid of him, or do you think it's just based on Champions League? As long as you lot finish top 4/5, if it's 5 next season, is it based off of that?
I think it's kind of based on that, but I think more fans will wake up. I think the side of the fan base will wake up when they see that, oh, another year and nothing, because this all serious shit, this next serious shit, bro, the new season, like we're gonna win this. Like we had this, but I'm hearing people saying like, oh, give Arteta the players, give him the attackers, give him the transfer window, and give him the money. He had all of that. What are we saying? He had all of that. He had all of that to do what he needed to do. But he failed miserably. And people just need to accept that for what it is. And the more people wake up and see this guy for what he is, a failure, that's what it's gonna take for him to get out this club.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I fully understand what you're saying with that. It will be interesting to see when the penny does drop, because it will happen. We've seen it with all managers, where even the people who have been valiant defenders of a manager who everyone can clearly see is failing, eventually it gets to a point, whether that's a result or multiple results or not winning the trophy or a bad defeat, to the point where everyone goes, yeah, universally, all right, this is a wrap. Everyone just kind of concedes. But yo, Rizzy, always good chopping up with you, yeah? Blessings, my guy, each and every time. I get through the rest of these calls. Big up, yeah? Every single time, man. Blessings, blessings. Shout out to my guy, Rizzy, man. Always good chopping up. Someone who out everywhere. I think he's trying to get Dash back to Everton, man. That's why a man's flying, man, around the place. Big up my guy, Daryl, in the cut. Yeah, Daryl. Yo, you looking for Sean Dash? I hear it, man. So are you in the UK? I get it, man. Are you on your way to the UK to bring back Dash?
Yeah,
I hear it, man.
Yo, I'm in Minnesota right now, Minneapolis. Bro, my last 3 flights have been canceled or rescheduled. Yeah, so my flight was supposed to leave, Charlotte, to go to the UK Friday night. Mechanical issues, couldn't leave. Then they rescheduled my flight to go from Charlotte to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Manchester. We take off in Atlanta, and then right before we're like an hour and a half in, they had to fly back to Atlanta
Damn. What was the problem? Was it weather?
because the
Was it
crew
something?
got sick. So the second time, half the crew got sick, so they had to cancel it because they didn't have enough people working. So I missed the game, man. I flew. I was gonna go there to watch the last game. I missed
Right.
it. So it's all good, man. It was just like, if I don't laugh, I cry. Pretty much it is. And it was a good
Hopefully
send
you
it
make
off
it to
too,
your
because
destination, man. Hopefully you make it to your destination. I hear that, man.
knock on wood, I got to fly in to Paris now from Minneapolis, and then from
What's up?
Minneapolis, yeah, from Paris to Manchester. So we'll see what's going on.
Spending that big money you sold the tickets, man. You should have went to the Europa League final, man. Seeing heritage, you know what I'm saying, in that of
I
Manchester
sold
Man
it.
United, mate. You know what I'm saying? So you should have
I
went.
sold it.
Yeah.
I sold it to a fan who's like your side chick, the Spurs.
This guy, yo, you should have went yourself, man. See the true heritage of Manchester United. Because I know, man, you thought you
Uh,
weren't gonna make it. For those that don't know, when we drew Sociedad, this guy was sending me Sociedad clips to my Instagram DMs. Then when we drew Leon, this guy sent me something, was in the chat talking the most. Bilbao, even though I was with him, he was convinced they was going through, as was I. And here we are, man. Manchester United in Bilbao, man. You should have went. Could have joined
I
in the
don't support.
celebration.
I don't support scams. I don't support scams. So I'm not gonna go watch that. You guys are gonna scam another cup, man. Like, what is this? Like, this is scam
So you,
central. You
so you
guys,
have us winning the final. How come you have us winning the final?
yeah, of course y'all gonna win the final. You're playing Spurs. Like, what are we talking about?
I just
Yeah,
said
I'm
it's the
saying, like,
Spurs thing, you know.
it's European heritage. You scams. You guys are scam artists. You guys are frauds. You guys are hustle, nickel and dimers, nickel and dime FC. That's what they should call you bums. You guys are scam. Y'all been to 10 finals in the last 10 years.
Say it like that,
Scams.
yeah.
All hustles. Scams, divers,
I call it skill. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, scammers are
hustles,
skill for people. You know what I'm saying?
hustles. You guys do hustles here and there. Just a scam and fraud, man. And you fire managers, and it shows what happens. You can still fire managers and win cups. Look at what United's doing. You scam frauds. You guys are a bunch of scammers. But yeah, man. Um, that game today, Gillison was like, man, I was crying because I literally was just like, I'm supposed to be there. And like whenever you miss school and like something cool happens, and then you're just like, man, what the? That's what happened. So like for me, I'm
Yeah.
watching the game. It'll just like, oh man, guess what? Eminem came by and we did a freestyle, and he gave out $5,000. Bro, I'm watching the game. They're like, oh, they're handing out stars. I'm like, are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Oh, they're gonna be free beer at a concert after the game. I'm like, get out.
I hear
I'm
that, man.
missing.
Yo, that must have been epic, man. Last game at Goodison as well. That shit must have been fire.
Bro, it looked sick. It was dope. I had a great time watching it with a bunch of other people who got stuck from Manchester and stuff. They were giving me props. It's like, you're American and like Everton? All right. At least you're not a
See,
Liverpool fan. It's
facts.
all good.
Facts. You could have been a Liverpool fan. That is the hey, see when it comes to sport, that is the worst thing you can be, man. Look at Sai. You know what I'm saying? And that. Not only is he just a
Yeah,
dreadful person, you know what I'm saying, awful personality, he's also a Liverpool fan on top of that.
god awful.
Brighton,
And
Liverpool
he's a
fan.
Liverpool fan. God awful, man.
Absolutely, man.
God
Awful.
awful Liverpool
Just make shit
fans.
worse. You know what I'm saying? Just make shit worse for real. It
Let
really
me just say
does.
something real quick before we get out because I gotta
Yeah.
make sure I don't miss my
Go ahead,
flight.
man.
Big up Liverpool. All right, I'll give you the shit, but obviously give big up. Y'all won, so that's good enough than most of anything else. You know what I mean? You can't deny that you won the championship, but I will take a piss. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Let me
it.
ask you though, before you go down, before
Yes.
you go, I know you gotta catch your flight. Who's finishing in the top five? So alongside City, I mean not alongside City, alongside Liverpool, Arsenal, who finishes top five? Who gets the other three spots?
Oh snap. I guess Arsenal's automatically number two now.
Yeah,
Right?
so Arsenal are two. Liverpool, Arsenal are set. Newcastle got Everton at home. City play Bournemouth at home, then play Fulham away, and then Chelsea travel to Forest, and Villa travel to
Everton's gonna win.
the Europa League champions elect. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that? Is that Spurs?
Nah, United, they travel to us. They travel to us. How dare you, yo? How dare you? How the disrespect, you know? Us about is that Spurs, yo? This guy think he got jokes, you know? This guy think he got jokes. Huh?
All right. So obviously Liverpool. Um, we have Arsenal. I'll say Newcastle. Uh, I'll go with Forest, and the last one, I'll say Villa.
Okay, shit. So you got City and Chelsea missing out. All right, Fez. I
Oh
love
wait,
that.
no, never. Shit. Yeah, whatever. I'll go with that. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's
man, we'll go with
fine.
that. I'm with that, man. Fuck City, fuck Chelsea. I'm with you on that one. I'd love to see those two miss out. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
I'd
man.
love to see those two just for the chaos purposes. Love to see
Oh, that
those
would
two.
be hilarious.
Yeah,
Pep
man.
would lose his shit.
Yeah, man. Love to see it. But hey, Daryl, gonna let you go. Gonna get to the rest of these calls. Safe flights though, man. I hope you catch your flights and
He's a
everything. Yeah.
big up again, up the toffee as always. Bye.
Every time, man. Big up. Shout out to my guy Daryl, man. Every single time, man. But I hope he's right, man. You know what I'm saying? In regards to City and Chelsea missing out. And speaking of missing out, I wish this guy would, miss out the stream and not call in because I can't stand him. But welcome to my habit in the cut. What you saying, man? You know what I'm saying? What you saying? You good? Yo, I can't hear you, my guy. There we go.
Right.
What you saying, man? What you saying?
Yeah, long time no see, flawless.
Yo, long time no see, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, I missed you, but I'd be lying. Yo, you lot finishing top 5. What we saying? Yo, you think you're finishing top 5? Do you beat Forest?
Yeah,
on the
we
last game?
have to win, innit?
Don't do that. I know you have to win. I know all of this. This guy, this is why he's
Yeah.
a clown. Do you win the game?
You know what? Yeah, I'll be honest. I think we draw, innit?
Oh, okay. All right. So we got there. So you think you draw the game?
But
go on.
We need other result to go our way, innit?
Yeah.
Villa need to draw as well. Right. Yeah, Villa need to draw and Man City.
If you both draw, so let's say you draw and Villa draw, you'll finish above them on goal difference. You have a game in hand on you both. So you've got drawing. Okay, speaking of that, we get straight to it. Manchester United versus Aston Villa. The Europa League champions elect versus Aston Villa on the last day at Old Trafford. Scoreline prediction.
It's not confirmed yet. You are the Europa League winners, bro. Relax a bit. Relax.
Is it confirmed that you're the Conference League winners, yeah? Are you lot Conference League winners? Huh? I bet you're confident about that, aren't you?
Yeah, you know what, bro? I'm not confident in it. Our last final, we missed so many chances in it.
Yeah,
I'm not confident.
We don't get to that prediction. But all right, United, all right. Europa League champions elect with a question mark versus Aston Villa at OT. Scoreline prediction.
I think it's 1-1. Villa.
Okay.
Yeah. Villa not great. I saw them against Spurs, innit? I think
Okay.
Spurs. The first half they had chances. They have chances. I watched that game. They had chances against Aston Villa. They just don't take it. After that, Villa just take the chances and the game is over. After that, so yeah, that's it.
As he broke up for you lot, as me, yeah, you're
Yeah,
back. Go on. So you reckon
yeah.
Chelsea, so Forest versus Chelsea, draw. Villa versus and Manchester United versus Villa, draw.
United.
What about City? They play Bournemouth at home and then they play Fulham away.
Oh, I think City. I think they win their home game in it. I think the Fulham game then draw in it.
All right. So basically you've got Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, City, Chelsea. That's your 5. Lo and behold, you got Chelsea in the 5. You got that's your 5 out of your results. Because I'm presuming you
Yeah.
got Newcastle beating Everton at home, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Speaking of that, Conference
what-
League,
what
scoreline
hap-
prediction.
what hap- Wait, what happened if City win and draw?
If City win, City are only a point behind you. So if City win, they go above both you and Aston Villa. So City currently right now are on 65 points. You and Villa are on 66. But you have a plus 20 goal difference. Villa have a plus 9. Manchester City have a plus 24. So if they win, they
So-
will go 2 points clear of you lot.
So if they win and draw, they go above us. But we're still
No.
fifth,
they-
right?
Nah, even if they win, they go above you. Even if they win or draw against Bournemouth, they go above you both. But you'd all be on the same
Yeah,
points. You'd be fifth.
I'm talking about if they win against Bournemouth and draw against
Yeah.
Fulham, they go above us.
Yes.
But we're still fifth, right? We're still
Yes.
fifth, right?
Yeah, because you got Villa drawing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
If Villa beat us
Okay.
and City do, and you lot drop points, Europa League for you, mate.
Oh,
I love that, man. I'd sacrifice that just to see you lot outside you are City outside the Champions League spots. It'll be great.
oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
How's that terrible? I love this, man.
Yeah,
Cats
you
like
know what? Yeah.
You got Budge
I
and
hope-
Prime and Victor and Surfer and
I
CP.
can't
All
even
these
back
dickheads
you
fucking
against Spurs. Oh,
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah,
the-
speaking of that, before we get to that Conference League, you in the hot seat, mate. You know what I'm saying? You are in the hot seat, pal. Real Betis versus Chelsea scoreline prediction. Because I might not talk to you before the game.
I think we win 2-1 in it.
Okay, so Conference
went
League
to
winning.
win.
Right, so you get through. So you'll get Europa League qualification through that, and also in the league, and then the Europa League final. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Oh, this is the Arsenal situation, in it. The fan
Yeah,
base will be. Which one I want? The X rant or KG rants?
Yeah, I'll
You
ask
know
you
what?
both.
Yeah.
Who do you want? Yeah, who do you want to win, or who do you prefer to win? So your personal.
You know what? Yeah.
Go on.
As Winter Surfer said, for chaos purpose, I
Spurs.
think if Spurs wins, it will be chaos. If United win, don't mean much to me because you already won a trophy in a few. Yeah. You know
Alright,
what?
so
I'll go
outside of
United.
that, who do you think wins?
I think United will win in it
Okay.
because the experience of Europe thing kinda. Yeah. The experience winning in Europe. Yeah. But it's not United win just like it's normal. Nothing
Mhm.
happens.
Man,
It's Spurs
do
win
this.
the
We've been here before. You know what I'm saying? We win trophies.
Yeah.
You know, comfy.
yeah, it means nothing really. If Spurs win, the YouTube X will be expression will be unbelievable with you. Yeah, he gonna cook Robbie and that. Yeah, I think United will win in it because Spurs don't have Madison and Kulusevski in it.
No Kulusevski, no Madison.
Yeah, they don't have the creativity unless Porto cross it. Pedro Porto crossed it someone to Solanke to head in it. Yeah, this is the only thing the Spurs can win. The crossing for Porto. That's it.
First, damn. Right, man. Okay, so you got United winning the Europa League, you've got Chelsea winning the Conference League, and then your top 5 is Newcastle, Manchester. The rest of your top 5: Newcastle, Manchester City, and yourself. All right, Fairs, we'll be there. Hopefully, you're wrong on that last one. I want you. I don't want you in Champions League. So we move. But Mohammed, always good chopping up with you, my G. Yeah, blessings every time, man. Big up, yeah. Always good chopping up with you. Salute. You know what I'm saying? It's big up to Mohammed, man. You know what I'm saying? And that he's all right. You know what I'm saying? And that. And like I said, I meant it when I said, yeah, he could go missing. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea fans I don't want to chat to. And speaking of Chelsea fans I don't want to chat to, here's another one. Yes, Fudge, what are you saying?
Big up for us. You know, this guy's already started.
Yo, you're just not serious, guy.
How am I serious? You're not serious.
You're just not serious, guy.
What do you
Man,
mean?
I'm not serious.
I'm just here trying to talk and you were just laughing. And I'm the bad guy here. I'm the bad guy.
Yo.
I'm the bad guy here.
Yo, Bunch, don't do that. This is your fault. Alright,
It's not my fault.
where
I
we
came
going,
in and I said big up and you start laughing.
Right, where was we at, yo? Where did we even start, yo? Are you lot finishing top 5? That's all.
Yeah.
What is your top 5? So you lot finished top 5. So you think you beat Forest on the last day?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And then I'm presuming you got Newcastle beating Everton correct on the last day.
Yeah.
All right. So then that's 4 of the 5. So then it's out of Villa and City. Do you think City got Bournemouth at home and then Fulham away?
Yeah.
Do you think City win those 2 games?
Nah. They're
Okay.
both jobs.
How many points? All right. So scoreline prediction for the City Bournemouth game.
2-1 Bournemouth.
You reckon Bournemouth beat them and then they're Fulham away?
2-0 Fulham.
Oh shit! You reckon they lose both?
Yeah,
All right,
because bro,
Villa, all right. Why do you think they lose both?
because they've lost to smaller teams this season and they're not good at coming back when they ever 1-0 down.
All right, cool. All right.
Who draws to Southampton with 24 shots on target, 26? Come on, man.
Yeah, I hear that. Hey, could never be my club struggling against Southampton. Never. Never ever. I was gonna say, and then Manchester United, Aston Villa. Or I should say, sorry, Europa League champions elect versus Aston Villa at Old Trafford. Scoreline prediction for that.
Wait, you say you got Aston Villa on Trafford?
Yeah. So that's who we play on the last day.
Ooh.
It's United Villa.
I'm gonna say 2-1 United.
So then your 5 is yourself. Shit. Let me actually check it. Also, you'd have it's top 5 as it is. So you'd have it Newcastle, Chelsea, because you got City losing twice, and the point for Forest won't be enough. So you've got Newcastle, Chelsea, and Villa. That is your 5. Because you got Newcastle beating Everton. You reckon you'll beat Forest.
Yeah.
Even though Villa will lose their last game, you've got City losing their last 2. And actually, wait, yeah, you got yourself beating Forest, so I was right. Right, damn. Fuck. Fairs, you got it as it is in the table. That's a new one. Fairs, I would expect nothing less from you, Vod, still. This guy is not serious, yo. This guy is not serious. Conference League, you lot winning that. Your scoreline prediction for that.
3-0 Chelsea.
3-0 Chelsea. Europa League final Wednesday. Tottenham, Manchester United.
4-0 United.
Wait, what? 4-0?
Yeah, you lot are pumping Tottenham, bro.
Why? All right, go on. I want to hear this. Why are we packing Spurs?
You will score early.
And then we'll just pack them up.
Yeah.
Go on.
And even if they score 1 goal, you'll still come back. You're good at comebacks. Harry Maguire will just head it in and boom, he's won you that Europa League trophy.
Yeah, man said 4-0. Who's scoring the 4 goals for us, Rudge? I'm sure you got goal scorers.
Bruno's scoring 1.
Bruno. Yeah.
Garnacho.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
And then Harry Maguire scores another 1.
So the Maguire brace, Garnacho, and Bruno. Hey, the odds you would get with that, people at the bookmakers would be a start. Someone could put that through and let me know. That's probably at least 2,000 to 1. United win. Actually, scratch that. United winning 4-0 is probably like 2,000 to 1. Add in the goal scorers. Man said Maguire brace, Garnacho goal, and Bruno.
If that happens, fair play.
If that happens, yo, if that happens, you need to do the lottery that night. Vudge. If that happens, do the lottery that night because you're gonna win it.
Oh, I'll win the lottery
You know
tickets.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
you
And
worry.
don't go outside because you got more chance of getting struck by lightning than that happening.
Oh no, I'll
Never
go
mind.
to Spain if I win the lottery.
Yo, this guy is serious. This guy is serious. This guy is serious, yo. But all right, Budge, blessings.
Who do you
yeah.
have? Who do
Go on,
you
go
have
on.
winning the Champions League?
The Champions League. I think in the Milan, I think in the Milan will have enough. I think defensively they'll shut up shop enough, and I think they'll be able to get at PSG. Even though PSG did very, very well and surprised me how well they played against Arsenal in particular defensively, even though they gave up a couple of chances. I was thinking that Milan have enough defensively and going forward, they'll get something. That's how
I think
Milan
Milan win on penalties.
first.
I don't know why I think it, but I just see it because it will be a tough game. I don't.
No, it's too close. It's too close. It's two close teams. I don't think anyone's
defenders.
wrong.
They could go defenders as well.
Yeah, it's two close teams. There's two good teams, and that's going to be a close
Yeah.
matchup. But yeah, Vod, I'll catch you on clubs. I'll shout you. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Blessings, yeah. Every single time. Big up. Blessings, yo. This guy, yo. This guy, yo. He's an unserious guy. Sorry, people. I had to get to the members beforehand. That's what it is. Right. Who's next? I appreciate everyone's patience. There's over 40 of you lot in here. Right, we're actually at 40 likes, man. Continue to run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. And it just seems like on a run of people that I don't particularly want to chat to. Hopefully his audio is still not working. Sai, what are you saying, man? You back? Say something? Still not inside? Yeah. No stress. Try it. Sai still having problems. What is that picture of Robbie and who? What is it? I ask him if he actually comes back. And how am I feeling about the game on Wednesday? Confident. And the only reason I'm confident going into the game is because I believe we have more match winners than Spurs. We've got more players who can win us the game than Spurs. And people will hear that and think, oh, well, of course, games can go the other way. And someone who you don't expect to be a match winner is a match winner. I always point out the Arsenal, Real Madrid first tie. You would never look at Declan Rice as a match winner. But in that first leg, he was a match winner. Like someone, say, for instance, Saka do a Mazel and become a match winner for them in the game, or a Porro or someone like that. I just think we have more. If they had Kulusevski and they had Madison, etc., then I'd be like, all right, it's more equal. But the only match winners I really look at in their squad, I look at Son. He's definitely someone who concerns me, who I think if he's on it on that day can win them the game. But I just think with us, with Casemiro, with Bruno, with Maino, with Ahmad, we just have more. But yeah, it's not great. Yo, what you saying, Sai? I still think it's messing up, yo. Yeah, still, fam. Still can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Yo, click back in, fam. I'll get round to you next. It's still not working. Sai having some technical problems. But we gonna keep it stepping, people. We gonna keep it stepping. He's been waiting patiently. Finally, someone of some form of class I actually want to talk to, man. Big up to my guy Abdel in the cut. My guy, what you saying, man? You blessed?
Bless. Big up, Flawless.
Big up,
How's
man.
your day doing go so far?
All good, man. No complaints. Just been chilling out, doing bits and pieces, and now here, talking to the people. It's great to talk to yourself because the last set we just had from friggin' Daryl to Mohammed to friggin' who was last Vodge. Like, Lord of mercy. You know what I'm saying?
That's exhausting. Huh? That's weird because I'm a Liverpool fan, so I might be doing something right. So
yeah. Because you're one of the few with class. This is what I'm saying, and that you're a Liverpool fan, but at least you know what I'm saying. There's a certain class that you uphold yourselves with. Top 5, man. Scratch that because you mentioned you're a Liverpool fan. I can't actually remember you support Trent. Where do you stand on it all? Is he a traitor? Is it treasonous what he's done? Should he never be allowed back on Merseyside? Should he not be at the parade? Or just look at it as football? FSG didn't do everything they were supposed to. He's helped us win trophies. I ain't really too fussed. Where do you stand?
Well, me personally, right now, since we had time to, because it was like it was an obvious secret, like, you know what I'm saying? So we had time to cope with it, to adjust. If it was like a surprise thing, we will all be freaking out a lot more, you know what I'm saying? And now because we had the whole season to cope with it and make our peace with it, that he might be leaving and all that. So now, like, when it actually happened, most Liverpool fans, I'm not going to speak to all, we're okay with it, you know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, the fact that he didn't give us a fee, that's the only part of it that he's a traitor. Okay. That's it. If he came in with like 60 mil and left, he's immediately a club legend with a statue on him. Just that fee part. That's it. That's the only thing that makes him a trader. That's it. Like, but everything else is like, it's good. Like, you know, like nobody is supposed, like nobody has to stay in the club forever. Like I'm not in that opinion. You know what I'm saying? But generally speaking, like if he just left with a fee, that would have been okay because he claimed he's the boy here. This is from him. If there was some random player who wasn't from Liverpool, wasn't from the academy, wasn't from all of that, and just left for free, that would have been fine. But just because he made the point that this is his hometown, this is his club, he wants to be the captain, he sold us a dream, and then all of a sudden he wanted to leave for free. You know what I'm saying? This is from his own doing. It's not from us. You know what I'm saying? Like we're the gullible fans who believed him. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's a fair. That's very much more calmer than I've seen certain others because certain Liverpool fans are fuming about it. Which I see both sides with it. I just think where he messed up was the whole him wanting to be captain. It means more when he did this motion after he scored the goal.
That pissed me off, bro. Why he did that? Why? What is this for?
Madrid
Who's this to?
You know what that is? You know what that is, Abdel? That's the Madrid because Bellingham did the same thing. When he was at Dortmund, he did it. And then he ended up Madrid. That's the Madrid call, man. I'm telling you.
For real, bro. I honestly think Bellingham is probably one of the biggest reasons why he left. Like, to be honest with you. Like, that friendship and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah. But, like, I like the way that the club act. Like, immediately he went out the door this way. We brought in Frimpong the other side. Like, I like that. We haven't been doing that for a while. So that made me very happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, when it comes to Frimpong, I don't know if he's the right profile per se. But the fact, the intent I like. I like the intent. Like immediately somebody leaves on one end, you immediately bring them back. Like move on quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got time to dwell on it. You don't got time to think about it. Just can bring in the new guy immediately. So I like that. So that's a part of the signing I like. But I'm not sure if he's the right profile because I don't know if this guy even knows how to defend. Like that's my concern with him. You know what I'm saying? But like going forward, he's amazing. Like yeah, he's a good player. Yeah.
I was just about to ask that as well, but you answered my question already before asking it about Frimpong. And speaking of that as well. Outside of Liverpool, top 5 race is still going on. Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa City, Forest. Who do you have finishing in the remaining 3 places?
Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna answer this in 2 ways. I want to tell you who I want to be in it.
Both.
And what I actually think is gonna happen. Okay. I want Chelsea and Newcastle to be out of the top 6. I'm petty like that with Chelsea. Okay.
What is it with Newcastle?
I want Isaac. That's why.
Right. So you want Chelsea and Newcastle? Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But like, I think Newcastle did so much groundwork to stay in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Newcastle is gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
They play Everton at home. Their final
Yeah. So like, they're most likely gonna win that game, and they're gonna stay in the top 6. You know what I'm saying? And I want Villa in it. I want Forest to be in it. So it'll be City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Forest and Villa. That's what I want.
That's what you
want.
I
actually think is gonna happen.
Go on.
What I actually think is going to happen is going to be Liverpool, City, Arsenal. Those are going to be the 3, right?
Yeah.
I think Villa's getting in there because they're going to beat you guys in the last day. I think that's going to happen. You guys literally do not care about the league. Like, I watch your games, bro. You guys are not playing anything. You guys doing nothing. Like, you literally are, like, the last game, bro, you were just there just so you won't be fined.
That's it. Literally, I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the kind of energy you guys are on. So you're going to do the exact same thing in that Villa game. And I don't know, for some reason, you guys are even worse in your ground. I don't know why, but you're worse in your own ground. Like you got to explain that to me. I don't know why. You guys do a lot better away from home than you do at home.
Right. I think also adds into it pressure of the crowd.
Yeah.
It's just less pressure on, like, whereas at home, your fans want you to get on the ball, start playing, push players forward. Whereas away, there's not that much emphasis to do that. Also, and also teams are confident coming in. You mentioned the bad rap. Teams come to Old Trafford and are confident.
Yeah, they're confident and they play attacking football. They're playing attacking football.
And when you play attacking football, you struggle. So it's kind of like that's where it's the poor outfit. That's what it is. You don't even have to look too deeply into it.
Yeah. And Villa are very technical. They're gonna batter you guys in that last game. You're gonna close your eyes. It's gonna be like a scary movie for you in that game. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
You know what? If that means that City or Chelsea miss out, hey, that's misery loves company. That's a gold line.
I'm with you on that, bro.
That's a gold lining right there. If Villa beating us means City or Chelsea miss out champs, I go, hey, I'm disappointed about the defeat, but I'll cry into my Europa League winners medal. That's what
Yeah,
I'll do.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
That's
cry
true.
into
That's
my
true.
Europa
Yeah.
League winners medal. I'll be all
Yeah.
right, man. I use the medal to
Yeah.
dry my tears, man. I'll be all right.
Yeah. I think Villa's gonna get in there. That's my prediction of top 5. I think that Forest and Chelsea games is gonna end in a draw. I don't think Forest is gonna make it because they lost too many games to make it happen. They lost like I think 2 games back to back, right? The Everton game and some other game I think they lost.
Yeah, it's Everton, and then they drew against. No,
Mm.
then they 1 sec. I pulled this up now. Yeah, they lost to Everton at home, and then 1 second.
They
let me have a look.
drew 2-2 against Leicester.
Yeah. That's what it was. So yeah,
Yeah.
they lost to Everton at home. Then they beat Spurs up. They beat Spurs away. Lost to Brentford at home. Drew to Palace away. Drew to Leicester
Yeah.
at home. But then they just beat West Ham yesterday.
Yeah.
2-1. Obviously, they played
I think that
Chelsea.
was today, right? Was it? I think it was today.
Yeah,
West Ham.
today technically. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
yesterday
yeah.
now because it's got midnight over here. But yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
that one I think Forest kind of blew that in my opinion. I think that game's gonna end in a draw. I think like 2 teams are just gonna kill each other off. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that
So you
game.
reckon that one's a draw? So if that is indeed a draw and City get their points, yeah, you're right. So it would be
Yeah, yeah.
Liverpool, Arsenal,
Yeah,
Newcastle.
I think
Villa,
City
Manchester
for
City.
sure are gonna beat Bournemouth. That
Hmm.
last game, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I think for sure they're beating Bournemouth. I think that win against Bournemouth is gonna guarantee them top 5. That's how I see it.
Pretty much so, because if they do, they will go 2 points clear of both Chelsea and Villa. So they'd have to then lose to Fulham, and then Chelsea and Villa would both have to win, which is again, Villa winning.
I'm predicting a Villa win. So then, if they draw, then neither the one of them are gonna go through. So that's kind of how I got it going on. Yeah, the
fair.
final. I am praying for a Spurs win, but all the signs are telling me you're gonna win and you're gonna win comfortably.
Right, comfortably. Are you going with
because
saying 4-0 United? Yeah, where you at?
No, I'm not saying 4-0. No, they're gonna put up a fight. They're gonna put up a fight. I'll say 1 or 2-0. I'll say 1 or 2-0. I'm not saying 4-0. That's because they got too many injuries, and you're a much more healthier team going into it. You know what I'm saying? And you do have like game winners. Like I do rate Ahmad, I do rate Mainu, I do rate those players, so they're gonna do very well in that game. Maguire, for some reason, he's in really good form. Like I don't know what it is, bro, but like Maguire,
Nah, you know what? He's just not his usual shit, so he just looks bad. That's what it is.
Nah, bro. Like I think he was your best player in that last game, bro. You saw that finish that got ruled off offside.
Oh, you're talking about Chelsea? I'd rather not even talk about
in that Chelsea game. He was your best player. In that Chelsea game, he was your best player. You saw that finish.
I seen the finish offside. I can't lie. I did a watch along. I was barely paying attention.
That was a bad boy finish, bro.
I'll take your word. Nah, the finish was cold. Don't get me. I'm talking about him being our best player because
bro. Like, are you considering this guy might be a striker or some shit like that? Like maybe
people keep saying that. You know what I'm saying, hey, Liverpool, you don't need a striker. You don't come by him. You know what I'm saying?
He's better than Nunes. I'll tell you that.
Hey, 20 M's is yours, man. You know what I'm saying?
As backup striker, hell yeah, bro. I'll take that.
Well, made that deal happen.
I don't mind those like low key good strikers. Like Mateta, I'll die for Mateta right now.
No, Mateta's a good striker.
Oh yeah. Mateta's quality, by the way. Yeah. Mateta, I'll die for Mateta right now. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is, but yo, Abdel, I'm gonna get to the next callers, but blessings, big up every single time, yeah. Every single
big
time.
up to you too, man. It's been a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. It's good to chat to you. It's been a minute. Bless. Yo, keep it stepping, people. I think new caller in the building. So I've seen him in the chat many a time. So we gotta see what he's gonna say to himself. My like Dazza is in the building. Dazza, what you telling me, man? You good?
Yo, bro, what going, man?
Yes, man. What you saying, man? You good, yeah?
Yeah, all good, man. I've been mashing it up in the chat. I know you've been seeing it.
Yeah. I have. That's why when you clicked in, I was like, all right, cool. Let me click you in because you never called in before and that. You United fan, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, United through and through. Sadly, man, we're going through hard times right now.
We go through tough times, man. It's like an AA meeting.
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's even hard watching them on the weekend. Like the football is just dross.
Dreadful.
It's dross, man. Obviously, like me, when I started watching football, Rooney, Tevez, United times, and then moved on to the Barca times with Pedro, Messi, and that. So, like, more so than Man United, I'm a footballing fan. Like, I enjoy good football.
I hear you on that. Yeah.
This ain't good football, man. This ain't good football. And like, if it was a thing where, because we've been through times where it's like we ain't played good football, but we get results.
Yes.
Then it gets a pass onto a certain point, but bro, we're not even getting results, man.
We don't get nothing, man. There's nothing, Dazza, man.
Yeah, it's
There's
tough.
nothing apart from this Europa League that's like potentially here. There's nothing. It's diabolical.
It's
It
mad
is.
though because the Europa League, there's like mad consequences to it for both teams. Like no one really talks about it because obviously Man United's the bigger team. But right now, Tottenham don't have liquid cash to make any transfer moves themselves.
I
So,
didn't know that.
yeah, they ain't got liquid cash. Like, literally, all of the money that they are just like us in terms of they do their payments in installments. In fact, Daniel Levy was one of the first owners to actually do that.
Yeah.
Like, so they do their things in installments. So they don't have no liquid cash. So if they don't get into Champions League, they're actually in a worse position than us. Like, don't be surprised if you hear like Madison's up for sale, Son's up for sale. They're in a worse position than us.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I think what Levy's like, we know that a good offer for any of their players, and they're probably good. We know what Levy's like.
Yeah, Levy's he's a smart guy, but like he's not putting in any more of his money in it. Like he's not. So they need it just as bad as us in terms of making stuff move in the summer. But bro, I know the Man United board, they're banking on us being in Champions League. You know, like they're banking on it. So it's
Do you
gonna
think
be
we
tough.
do you think we win it though? The game.
I think we do, but obviously I'm a United fan, so I'm saying it from a biased point of view. But if you're actually looking at it from if he wasn't a fan of either side,
look at it from a non-biased perspective.
It's very hard to say Man United will win it from what you've seen because you ain't seen nothing of them against Tottenham. The only thing you would say is our record in the Europa League is like we ain't lost, and I thought we was even gonna lose that last game, but like
to Bilbao,
yeah. I thought we were just like we'll win the tie, but we'll lose the game. But they managed to just start putting in goals, so you might be able to hang on to that. But if you're looking at it from an actual fan, you can't say with full confidence Man United are going to win. I'm just banking on the whole football heritage thing.
Yeah,
just bringing us through. But yes, it's not going to be a nice watch. I don't think so.
No, that's fair. That's fair enough. And that before I let you go as well, so you have us winning, but like you said, it's more biased. Top 5, you reckon finishes Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, Forest?
Out of
you get the final 3 spots.
Who did you say out of?
Oh, sorry. So it's Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Nottingham Forest. So of course Newcastle play Everton at home on the last day. Chelsea travel to Forest. Villa have us, and City they've got 2 games left. So they play Bournemouth at home tomorrow, and then they play Fulham away.
I don't think Forest make it. I would like if Chelsea didn't make it, but.
Well, you think? Do you think Chelsea go to Forest and win?
I think they do.
I
think they do. Just because both sides are gonna know what's up. Nah, Forest is a nasty team to play, though.
True.
They're not a nice team. Nuno's got them defensively. They're nasty to play, bro. You know what? You know what? Chelsea might not make it, man. Because Nuno don't really care. Like, he's one of their managers, again. You know, these Portuguese managers, they're so pragmatic. It's disgusting, bro. Like, he will take being solid defensively for 80 minutes and then for 10 minutes, like, he let the strings go for just the last 10 minutes to try and get a goal. That's not going to be a nice game for Chelsea, but I think Newcastle and Man City make it. If I have to pick another team,
so Newcastle and Man City. So what do you think happens in that Forest Chelsea game? Draw? You reckon Forest win? Chelsea win?
It's a boring draw, man.
Draw. So then it's dependent on Villa traveling at us. I'm guessing you have Villa beating us.
They're gonna smack us, bro.
So then you got Villa as your 5th then.
Yeah.
You got Chelsea and Forest missing out.
Yeah. I think they're gonna ice themselves out with that game. Aston Villa's gonna smack us. If Amarin's got anything about him, like, he would show us something on that last game. But
where do you stand with the manager? Because obviously Amarim in, Amarim out is a hot topic. Where do you stand with the manager?
I try to look at stuff from a non-biased point of view. I don't like anyone kind of influencing my like thought process. Yeah. But the thing is, like, he was meant to have a new manager bounce.
Yes.
Like, okay, he didn't have that. And
No.
fair enough, he told us that he weren't going to have that because he said from the get-go, like, there's a storm coming. So he gave us, like, well in advance an idea of what was to come. But the problem is, I'm not seeing any sort of philosophy he's trying to stamp on the offensive side of things. Do you know what I mean? It's very easy to be a good defensive side when you're playing 5 at the back. It's very easy, bro. You get behind the ball, your midfielders get behind the ball. Now you have to beat two different defensive lines. Like, it's very hard to beat that in this day and age, like, especially when there's hardly any creative players. And when I say creative players, any players that can do stuff off the cuff, like a Coutinho. Like, we don't have them a lot no more. So, like, beating 5 at the back is tough these days. But from an offensive side of things, it's like, give it to Bruno and inshallah. So it's do you know what I mean? Like, if Bruno can't bag, and if Ahmad's on the field, like, give it to Ahmad and inshallah. And it's like, I don't really understand what he's trying to do. From a footballing side, I'm not really with what he's doing. Like, it's like sometimes he finds solutions and he stays away from it. Like, bro, why did he, like, the Everton game, was probably our best performance. And then we didn't see Rashford or Xerxes for a few games after that. That was
made no sense.
No sense, bro. So, like, yeah, he's making it hard to defend him, bro. But let's see, man. Let him get 1 or 2. Do you know where it is? I feel like he needs a proper powerhouse in midfield to make this 2-man work. Like, all of these frail people are trying to link us with, like, like, bro, I'm hearing, like, Angel Gomez and that don't make no sense, bro. He needs to go to France, buy one of them French dogs that can run.
I said Anglo-Saxon. You know what I'm saying?
Just one of them, some reborn Yaya for 20 mil. Put him in midfield with someone that's a little bit more creative, and, like, we can go from there. But, bro, let's just see, man. Let's just see.
No, Fez, I probably hear what you're saying. Man, I said frail people in midfield. That's funny. But yo, Dazzle, I'm gonna have to let you go. But big up, man. Bless for calling in, man. Good call, man. Great day.
Yeah. Nah, man is gonna be about, man. Man fucks with your. Oh shit, I can't swear. I'm around.
Nah, of course you can swear, man.
Yeah,
say your shit.
Channel, man, I fucks with your channel. You're gonna see me in the comments doing what
Appreciate
I do.
it.
You know what I mean, sending you questions and all that.
Yeah, man, I see you in the comments, so I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you can swear on it. You know what I'm saying? It's sarcasm.
I didn't know that. I'm not trying to mess up your P's or
Nah, I get that. I respect that you asked, but yeah, you can swear on it, man. It's calm, no stress, man. You already know, man. Blessings, Jen. Great call. See what I'm saying? You know, man, I'm saying it. Good call, man. A big up, Dazzle, yeah, every single time. Blessings, my guy. Bro. Big up, yeah. Shout out to Dazzle. That's why, man, it's always good to chop it up with new people, new callers. You get what I'm saying and that. But let's go swing stateside people. See what he's saying. Obviously, his team won today, all but secure in top 5. My like Corey is in the building. Corey, what are you saying?
What are you saying, my guy? How we doing?
I'm blessed, man. You good, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I just seen SGA just drop 35 on Jokic's head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
Crazy, bro. Right. Yeah, man. Life's going good, bro. What's it called? Young boy out of jail. Tour got announced. Also won today. 3 points. Life's great, man.
Yeah, you feeling fresh, man? Came up with the golden do-rag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Bro, it's been that long. Bro, it's been that long in them shit, bro. Nah, it's crazy because what's it called? Man put the yellow shirt. I was like, bro, I swear I got a do-rag this color too. I swear, bro. Nah, what's it called? Because man, what's it called? Man cut, bro. Hot top had to go, man. Hot top had to go. We made great work of that, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, Corey came with the golden do-rag. He was like, yo, I'm ready today. I'm feeling myself today.
Oh, yeah,
man,
bro.
Obviously, you lot got the dub. Secure top 5. Thoughts on the Zubimendi signing, though? Because we haven't spoke about it.
Yeah. Well, the main thing I feel like the good thing about it is that this is the third time, like, low-key, like, it's not direct replacement, but this is like low-key the third time we're trying to fix midfield now since Xhaka left. I never thought replacing Xhaka would be this much work, bro, because I was dying for that brother to leave. When I was left, I was like, thank God. Like, when I seen people say, like on the final day of that season when they were singing Grande Xhaka, We want you to stay. I was like, nah, Grande Xhaka, we want you to leave. That's what I was singing, bro. Like, thank God. But what's it called? It looks like Rice going into that 8 role. But yeah, man, like Zubamendi. The main thing about the Zubamendi deal is that I'm just glad because there's been groundwork laid with that. Like, because they were talking about that, like, even like before Edu left and all that. Like, I was like him, Ato, Garlic, all of them. But the main thing about it is I'm just glad like they're doing work. Like, this is the first time I've seen like a deal get like damn near done like for this club like before the window's open. That's the main thing for me. Like I'm seeing proactivity, not like reactivity. So yeah, that's the main thing. Zubamendi, good player. I seen people saying like I seen hella people putting out like SoFA score ratings. I'm like, a lot of that shit, bro. Like what's it called? Because like all them like apps, it's just like, bro, they just like it's just all based on like statistics. There's no like proper like watching like the performance for it. So yeah, I'm happy. Yo. Like we'll see what Zubamendi can do, man.
All right, fair enough. And away from your club, like I said, you lot secured your space in next year's Champions League. Who you reckon gets the other 3 spots? You and Liverpool are confirmed. So Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, Forest. Who gets the final 3 spots?
It's actually crazy, bro. I can't remember the last time we had a fun. We're gonna have a final day of the season like this. Usually you have these type of days with relegation, not with the top 4 or like top 5 now. Yo, but low key, I was like, I low key wish like the fact that it's like top 5, like the fact that there's like more spaces. I'm like, bro, because like with that extra spot, like there's less tiers to enjoy. Because like my season's officially done now. My season's done. I got feet up for the final day, bro. Like I'm going to Southampton, bro. We're going to Southampton. We could lose, bro. We could lose 4-0 like we did on Boxing Day all those years ago. I couldn't give a single fuck, bro. Yeah. Hey. So I'm just watching the tears, bro. But like in terms of like, cause I seen like cause I know a Newcastle fan like here in the States, and like I talked to him after the game. He was kind of like seeing the ball. I was like, bro, like the only thing today like you lost is like you're not gonna finish second, but like I feel like it like they're gonna like Newcastle will get it. Like I got the table over. Let's go. Like my fucking like, bro. There's 1 point separating 4 teams. This is
that's what it is. I was gonna pull it up. Yeah, you got Newcastle on 66 points, Chelsea on 66 points, Villa on 66 points. City have played a game less. They're on 65 points, and Forest also played 37 games. Are on 65 points. So literally a point between all the teams mentioned between Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, and Forest. City the only one who have played a game less. So what are you saying? Who gets the final 3 spots? Which 2 missed out from the 5?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I need Chelsea to miss out. I need Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm with you. See, we on the same
wavelength. Thank you. Yes, bro. You see,
I want Chelsea to miss out. I definitely want Chelsea to miss out.
What's it called? Like I need them say what's called Thursday nights again next week. The tune is gonna be the same. They're gonna change that up. They're gonna stick with the same one, bro. I'm telling you, I need Chelsea to miss out on that, bro. Like, cause like it's crazy, cause like they were building up like Chelsea and Forest to be like the big decider on the final day, and like it could like both of them could literally both miss out. It's crazy. But in terms of like who's gonna get the spots, I think Newcastle, they definitely gonna get it.
Man, Newcastle play Everton at home.
Man City, I don't know, bro. Yo, we're gonna get to them in a minute, but I don't know, bro. Yo, I don't know. They could easily miss out because they got what, Bournemouth and Fulham, right? That's the last 2 games.
Bournemouth at home tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on where you're at. And well, it's still Tuesday, but might not be tomorrow. And you're in whatever time zone.
No, yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, but yeah, they play Bournemouth at home and then Fulham away on the last day.
I think they might just get it, bro. Also because I just can't see Pep being in the Europa League. That's mad, bro. Like Pep playing in Europa League would be mental, bro. I feel like for his own pride, like he's got to make it. So I feel like they'll get it as well. So Newcastle, City, it might. And bro. Yo, Chelsea. Yo,
so you got Newcastle, City. So that's 4. Who's getting that last spot?
But I'm saying Villa, bro, because they got you, man, bro. It's crazy because last time I don't think it was last time we spoke, but one time I was like, yo, you man are winning like 1 game like for the rest of the season. It was a West Ham game. You guys still lost that. That's how shit you man are, bro. I was like, because I seen it today. I seen some stat. I was like, you guys have won I've won 3 league games since like the end of January.
Yeah, PSG have beat more teams than Premier League teams than us this calendar year.
Ridiculous. That's insane. Yeah. And like I see, like you guys have lost more home games this year than you've won. Like it's insane, bro. So I'm saying Villa, man. So yeah, Newcastle, City, and Villa.
So you got Chelsea and Forest missing out. Hey, run me Chelsea missing out. As long as Chelsea and or City miss out, ideal world Chelsea and City. But if
if they miss out on it and then lose that Conference League, listen, like what's it called? My season's been ass, right? But like it's like a small little gift with a little bow on the top at the end. Like what's it called? For your pain and suffering, here you go, man. Like that's what that's how it feels, bro. Like that's how it would feel if like Chelsea lose the Europa League and they miss out on the top 5. That would be sensational, especially because they were sat in second in January, bro. And
Yes,
like they dropped all the way, they dragged themselves all the way down there, bro, all the way down into 5th, 6th. Like they can't. I actually can't believe they dragged it because I was like, even in December, I was like, yeah, bro, Chelsea got top. They got top because it wasn't even top 5 at that point. It was still like top. I was like top 4. They
they're gonna have top 4. That's what we all.
They're gonna have it wrapped up, and they've added an extra place, and like they've still like dropped all the way like down there to the point they can't even finish even 5th. They're finishing 5th, and like it's ridiculous, bro. Because even like with Maresca, I'm like, because I'm not gonna lie, like when I see Maresca get the Chelsea job, I'm like Chelsea really just trying to do what we did with Arteta, bro. Because like the only difference I've seen between them is that the guys only had like 1 season in management, bro. I was like Pep's assistant. Like that's literally the only difference. Like both were Pep's assistant. Both got, in my opinion, a big job that they didn't deserve. Because like as much as he won the championship with Leicester, like that shouldn't constitute you getting like big club Chelsea job. Especially like with the standards, like because like they in my opinion, like Chelsea had the biggest standards. Like probably like other than like Man City, they've had like the biggest like standard, the higher fire, all of that. Like and then seeing them go get someone like Maresca, it was crazy. Like I can't believe it, bro. It's insane. But yeah, man. So yeah, Newcastle, City, Villa.
All right, fair enough. And you mentioned the Conference League, Chelsea Betis. I know that's next week. No, I know what you want to happen. What do you think will happen?
I feel like Anthony got something in the tank, boy.
Oh, so you reckon the Brazilian demon? Yeah, he's on demon time.
I mean, he is, bro. You see that free kick? Are you dumb? The brother is on more than demon time. That brother has been talking to Satan, bro. He's on more than demon time, my guy. I'm telling you. Yo, I feel like he's got something in the chamber, man. And even still, like, bro, Betis got good players. Him, Isco, what's it called?
Yeah, they got a few throwback players there. You're like,
even Bellerin still played for them. Hector Bellerin. I didn't even know that until I seen that. I was like, no way, this brother's still playing for Betis, bro. He may be a bench player, but bro, we'll still take the shamelessness. I don't care. We'll take that still. But nah, man. One thing I had to talk about, bro. Because listen, that FA Cup final, man. Oh my, bro, that's the first time I watched that. It's crazy. I didn't even watch like FA Cup final like for a minute last couple of years, bro. And I'm actually glad because it's called, especially not watching last year, watching you man's win it. I don't need that on my eyes, man. Don't need to see that.
Don't worry, you can see us in the Europa League on Wednesday. But go on, carry on as you were, man.
Nah. We'll get to that too. But what's it called? That's his own thing. But listen, what's it called? Congrats to Palace. Congrats to Palace seeing them win it. Literally, bro. Like I feel like they fully deserve it as well. Like I feel like Glasgow got it absolutely spot on. Like game plan wise, even like with the goal, like all the defending. It actually low key reminded me watching Arsenal, bro. Straight domination, pin them in, boom, boom, boom. Palace go do their first attack, boom, 1-0 down. Like I felt like I seen that like so many times this season. So like seeing with Man City, and I think Pep I thought he overthought it again. Like get it, like no Rodri, but like how he hasn't played like a 6, like he's midfield.
Yeah,
Silva, De Bruyne. Absolutely, like no physicality in there whatsoever. Like KDB got no legs. Bernardo Silva's built like a middle schooler. Like no physicality in that midfield. And like what's it called? Kamada, Wharton. Like I thought they absolutely ran the midfield. Shout out to Chris Richards as well. I thought he was unreal in the defense, bro. I thought he was, because everyone was talking about. I seen before everyone was talking about Gahey, Lacroix. People saying Lacroix been Palace's best center back this season. Bro, I thought Chris Richards absolutely ran the show. And I don't know what Dean Henderson did. That brother should have been sent off, by the way. I don't know how he's not been sent off for that. Like, they were talking about, Haaland's going away from goal. I was like, the brother still handled it outside the box. How is he not been sent off, bro? And then he saved the penalty on top of that. It was like, oh my God, yo. I was like, he must have done some judge. I'm telling you.
Nah, fuck City, man. Deserve, man. Fuck him.
Because I see what you said on back again. You was like, fuck City, 2-1 Palace. I was like,
yeah, facts.
Bro.
Fuck City.
Crazy. It was great. No, but it was great to see. It's great to see Palace win a trophy, bro. Especially like all them fans, like, going through, it was 160, 150 years? Brother,
that's their first meaningful trophy. Like all
that's the first major trophy, like club history.
Yeah, because they've all been like a Southern area title stuff before our grandparents was around. That's
bro. World Wars happened, bro. World Wars.
Yeah. All 1930s and 1940s and that. That's when our grandparents was kids. Maybe but my grandparents were.
No. Bro, mine made generations back there.
That's what I'm saying. We talking all potentially 3-4 generations above us. Our great grandparents are in their teen years and in their early 20s when they won these. So yeah, salute to Palace. Love that. Another London club with a trophy, man. Shout out to Palace.
Yeah, that I didn't even peep it till like after the game, bro. Europa League nights at Selhurst Park, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit gonna be jumping. These man gonna be talking more shit. In the Europa League, it just reminded me. I didn't even think about it next season that these man gonna be doing on the playback doing Europa League watch alongs. I will not be there, people. Just to clarify.
Yo, that's more reason. Bro, that's more reason for you, man. That's more reason for you, man, to win on Wednesday, bro. You can't have Palace fans saying we're playing, but you can't have them going watching Palace on a Thursday night. You can't have them be singing that to you, bro.
Nah, we'll win. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're saying.
You man fucking better. You man better, bro.
What? I know what you want to happen. What do you think's gonna happen in the game?
Nah, it's gonna happen, bro. Even like with all this, what's it called? People saying like I put it out after the game when they put like Palace Palace won the FA Cup. I was like 24-25 season of giant killings because what's it called? Newcastle won the cup. Obviously Palace won the cup now. But it would still be Spursy, bro. Like all these teams breaking their trophy jobs. Even in other countries, Bologna beat Milan in that cup. They won their first trophy for like half a century. Like all these teams breaking their trophy, dog. It's still Spursy. Even with all these underdog wins, it's still Spursy for them to lose the game, bro. I'm telling you. So yeah, you mind, bro. But there's the thing, right? Whether even if you guys win or not, I know someone's getting cooked because one of you, man, is finishing just above the relegation spots and not playing in Europe next year. So someone's getting fried. That's all I know. Like that's just part of my bow, man. That's just part of my little pain and suffering gift.
You know what I'm saying? We win in the Europa League, so that's a them look.
How are you, man, gonna scam your way to another?
Because it's what we do, Corey. That's why, man. This is what we do. We are Ponzi scheme FC.
Ponzi scheme, bro. You guys are literally us under what's called the last 10 years of Wenger, bro. We were scamming our FA Cups. That's literally what you man are. But actually, we were low key better because we weren't finishing 15th, 16th, and all that shit. Like, but
you know how we were low key better because we were picking up European trophies. This is about to be our second.
That's an even bigger scam. An even bigger scam. It just makes the scam even bigger, bro.
When did we win it? 2017. So we about to win 2 European trophies in the space of 8 years.
It's actually crazy because like when we were winning all this, like we still had people like I swear like this is what I mean when I say like football fandom has changed completely. Like we were winning these cups and we were winning the like what's it called? Like we did 2013, 2015, bro. We did 3 trophies. We were winning a trophy every other year. We still had people screaming for the manager out. I feel like now like people are telling me and like now I got people telling me United are having a better season than us and like more successful, cool, but like I don't this season for me has been hell. I can't even imagine what it's been like for you, man.
It's been such a split. I'm living 2 lives.
Like even like bro, you man are 16th and you're saying this season is like a split of pain.
It's split, like living because like I watch us in Europa League and again the club it's like it's 2 different clubs. It's like we have 2 different teams. Because the energies that for the European games, the energy is completely even the crowd's louder. Here in the Manchester United crowd in Europe. And then here was in the Premier League. Like on watch-alongs, I have the volume on, so I'm hearing it. Go look at just look at Saeed's fan cam after the Bilbao game.
No, yeah,
then
bro.
Scenes. This is what I'm saying. But then look at his fan cam after a Premier League game. See the top. So that's what it is. Like the Premier League games, I'm just like hell. But then the Europa League is like, there's certain here, especially the way we've won certain games. Like packing up Bilbao. The Leon second leg
I get that too because like I've low-key felt that with Arsenal this way this year. Like the Premier League games have been like absolute like some of the Premier League games this year have been absolute like terrible, bro. But like I kind of see it like that way like with the stylistically like we play way more like negative. Like what's it called like the first half today against Newcastle, bro. The amount of times I yawned just like during the game, like in that first half, it was like ridiculous, bro. And I even tweeted at halftime. I was like, after watching that first half, bro, let me get some anesthesia. Thank God, bro, because I would have missed that Declan Rice screamer, bro. Shout out to Declan Rice as well, man. I still keep seeing people cuss this guy, bro. I just don't get it with it, man.
He's a good player, man. I think he's a good player.
I know Troops always be asking you, bro. What's it called? Is he 100?
You don't ask me no more now. You know what I'm saying?
You don't ask me no more, yeah?
Well, there's a reason for that. We know why you don't ask me no more. It's like, because you just a hater. No, we know why you don't ask me. After the Real Madrid first leg and second leg, the conversation was vastly different. And then against PSG,
what's it called? Bro, that's the worst kept shit. You knew that was coming. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I already knew. But that's why my comments was a mess. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't heard from them people since. That's how it goes. They must have, muted me, blocked me, whatever the case may be. Make sure you don't follow though. I'd ask me flawless on Twitter and Instagram. But Corey, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, all that good stuff, man. Let them know. Your time.
Yo,
man.
big up, man. Yo, man can see it. Where is it, bro? Right there, man. Corey AFC, right down there, bro. I'm gonna be on I'm going on Football Carnage. Big up, Will. Yeah, Football Mania tomorrow. Yo, that show's gonna be chaos, man. 10 p.m. UK. Yeah, man. Big up, bro.
Yo, you look, Corey AFC. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Corey AFC. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Drop the link in the chat on your way out, Corey.
Of course,
and obviously,
man.
I'll pull it up during the stream. But always
Big
good
up,
chopping up with you, Young G. Yeah,
always my guy.
blessings every
Bless up,
single
man.
time. Big up. Shout out to Corey. Let me get to a couple things in the chat as well. Firstly, love to Sunshine for the raid every single time. Sunshine, I hope you're well. I hope you're blessed. Shouts to Sunshine each and every time for the raid. And Chindu, what are you out here putting lies on my name? What is this? Man said, hold up. I got accused of this yesterday. And I didn't. Where is it? He says flawless with the gaslighting. Where is Prime to clip this? What did I gaslight, Chindu? You know me. I don't gaslight. That's one thing I don't do is gaslight. I am open and honest to a T. Like what did I, what's it called? Like, what did I gaslight? And you lot, please, again, subscribe to the Young G Corey, man. Subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna leave that on the screen, Corey AFC. All right, man. Let me bring on a couple people because they've wanted to be getting on for a minute. So we got Spurs in the building as well. We got, you know what I'm saying, is his best friend in this space, Don C, in the cut as well. I think Sai has finally sorted out his audio also. What you man saying, man? Still Sai, still the same? I don't know what's going on, Sai. Yeah. Do your thing. I'll leave you on. But yo, Spurs, floor's yours, man. What do you want to talk about, my guy?
First of all, big up Flawless. Like the stream and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It's a really cool channel. It's a really cool stream. And liking and subscribing also helps Flawless out and the community out in general. Also, check out the playback because, I'd be shameless on there, you know what I'm saying? But there are also some other people that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fun there. There's some football bingos, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff there. Now, I'm going to cook these Arsenal people, but let me say one other thing. Let me say another thing. You know what I'm saying? Flawless, you have to be shameless even if you lose.
Facts.
But you lose, your main loses, but your side wins. You have to be shameless. I'm back again. You have to rap these Arsenal fans even more. I know deep down you really want Man U to win this.
Of course.
It would be kind of painful to see you giving Spurs the first trophy in like forever. But remember, the shamelessness still has to be there. You know what I'm saying? I need you there, my guy. If Spurs somehow scam away, you gotta piss troops off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say glory Tottenham Hotspur at the beginning of the stream. You gotta say probably. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna learn some chants. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would say I'll ask Don C for some. We're going.
Yeah, obviously, regarding that, I think Man U probably is heavy favorites for Europa. But again, this leads to my next point. Now, maybe Don C doesn't feel this way, but there are certain Arsenal fans trying to shit on this Europa League, saying, oh, it's 16th versus 17th. Oh, it's shit versus shit. And yes, it is shit versus shit. But I have to remind you, men, you lot haven't even won the Conference League since 1994, I believe, the Inter-Fairfares Cup or something like that. You lot haven't won that. So don't shit on any European trophy until you've won it. In fact, I'm going to tell you some shamelessness right now. I rate the Conference League over the FA Cup because it's European heritage. Damn. Now, listen, I'm not from England. That probably plays a role in that. FA Cup has a lot more respect in England. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking I'm not European, but let's say I'm a European, really talented footballer, and I see this team win an FA Cup, and I see this team win a European Conference League. I'm more impressed by the Conference League because it's a European trophy that I can relate to. England, FA Cup is an England thing. Yeah. Now, regarding the cooking on Arsenal, because I still got lots of shit to say, you know what I'm saying?
The floor's yours, man.
Arsene Wenger. Sorry, I don't mean to cut anybody off. You guys let me know if you do anything like that.
Nah, it's cool. Go and say your piece because Don C will respond. You know what I'm saying?
I have a lot to say. So Don C, you probably gotta wait 10 more minutes, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. I got cook you, man. Arsene Wenger, you are a really good manager. You won a lot of FA Cups that my team will never have won. Big up to you, yeah. But you are such a fraud for this. Oh, I think Forest deserve Champions League over Man United or Tottenham. Listen, it was only this year when 5th place got rewarded Champions League, yeah. Don't forget that. It used to be top 4 plus Europa League. They added you a 5th team. If you get 5th, you get Champions League. And guess what? If you get 6th or 7th, you don't get Champions League. It is what it is. So all of you salty people can hold that, yeah, respectfully. And listen, this leads to my next point. Big up to all of these teams that had a more successful season than Arsenal in the Premier League.
Facts, agreed.
Big
Big
up
them all up.
for winning the Premier League. Big up Newcastle for winning
Facts.
the Carabao Cup.
Big up the Magpies.
Palace for winning the FA Cup.
Shout out the Eagles.
Possibly big up Chelsea for winning the Conference League, although maybe
Big up the Blues.
yeah, big up the Blues possibly. You know what I'm saying? They all put and big up Man United for probably winning the Europa League. But
Big up the Red Devils. You already know, man. United. Sorry, go.
You know what I'm saying?
Still on mute, Sayo.
But it's all good. It's all good. You can talk after. But no. But my point is, again, where is your trophy, Arsenal? You got second place. Is that make you feel happy? Because I'll tell you, man, when I got second place at Tottenham Hotspur, and yes, we did get second place all the time, it did not feel good. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was pain. That time Leicester won the league, that shit pissed me off. Big up Leicester, man. Big up a massive
shout out Leicester, man.
winning the Premier League, man. I'm still not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad you got relegated because you live rent free in my head. But that's not my point. I'm here to cook Arsenal, man. I'm here to cook Arsenal. Let me tell you, man, what's up. This narrative that you're 16th, 17th, you don't deserve to make Champions League. Then what was Sevilla doing all these years when they won the Europa League at 12th place? What were they doing? And listen, people are gonna say, you had a bad season. You shouldn't mean you didn't qualify. But we qualified for it. In fact, I'm gonna cook all of these Arsenal men again. Listen, I'll cook them even harder if we somehow scam a Europa League win. You know what I'm saying? But the Spurs had a chance to make Champions League last year, if I recall. And we were playing Man City. And a lot of Arsenal fans were rooting for Spurs to beat Man City, you know. But you know what this Spurs fan knew? This Spurs fan knew that there were no more Champions League teams dropping to Europa League. That Spurs are still Spurs, in it. That Arsenal winning the Premier League would be pretty miserable. And most importantly, that we had a chance at Europa. I mean, I believe that mostly at the beginning of this season. Not so much. But now we're in the final. So it doesn't matter. I thought Bodo Glimt were going to beat us. We beat them. I thought Frankfurt were going to beat us. We beat them. I thought AZ Alkmaar were going to beat us. We beat them. But my point is, we were much more likely to win Europa League than Champions League. So all of you Arsenal fans that are salty about Spurs not making Champions League last year and saying, you don't care about your success of your own club. Actually, in this case, it was a double-edged sword. I thought we could do something in Europa League, and I wanted to see Arsenal tears. Yeah, those are the two things. So you lot can hold that. Yeah, all of you Arsenal fans crying in the chat, talking about we deserve to get relegated. Well, we aren't relegated. And guess what? You know what? Low key, if we won Europa League, I think relegation would be pretty funny. Imagine that fall as a championship in the Champions League, man. That would be kind of fun.
Nah, it would be because it would five people will go crazy over that. Yeah.
I'd be down. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be shameless with it. You know what I mean? But again, I gotta cook you, man, once again, because second place is not a trophy. These are the facts. Whether you like it or not, it is not a trophy. And yes, you will improve your squad more, Don C. I think you guys will get better. I think you guys might even bring in Gyökeres. I pray you don't bring in Rodrigo. That would scare me. I'm not going to lie. Please don't bring in Rodrigo from Real Madrid. I hope he's too good for you guys. Hopefully Isak is too good for you guys. But the point is, as long as you have Lego head, you will be the spicy Tottenham. Because this is what we were under Poch. We made top 4 every year. Oh, wow. A Champions League money, which Levy didn't spend. And what else did we do? Oh, we never won any trophies. And listen, once again, I call your Mickey Mouse FA Cup. And listen, I say it every single time. Lego Head was lucky enough that Unai Emery got him to a semifinal. These are still the facts. You got lucky enough to beat City. Actually, no, that wasn't luck. Arteta did a good job there. I'll give you that. You were lucky enough in the final that Pulisic got hurt, first of all. And yes, Pulisic is underrated, but we don't got to go there. Pulisic got hurt, and Frank Lampard is Frank Lampard. You were lucky there too. And again, I say this one last time. My chest doesn't come with Tottenham Hotspur. We will forever be the shit club. My chest comes with Arsenal because I see them in Tottenham. I see a spicy Tottenham ready to explode. And now, the last thing I got to say, all of you Arsenal fans, yeah, I see some of you chatting some mad rubbish, not going to lie, talking about, we like Man U now. You guys are our best friends. We want you guys to win. It wouldn't hurt us at all. But deep down, it would hurt. You know why? Because they're about to win their second European trophy in the past 10 years, while you lot have no European trophies in the 21st century. Remember that. So when all you Arsenal fans are begging on your knees for United to pull off just beating little Tottenham Hotspur, lads, it's Tottenham. Hotspur, what's that? Just remember, this is where you're at. And you know where you were at last season? You were rooting for City to beat us. No, you were rooting for us to beat City. Well, maybe not Don C. Big up Don C for staying loyal to the Arsenal hate, you know what I'm saying? Tottenham hate, you know what I'm saying? But there were plenty of you frauds rooting for us to beat City. And we tried. As much as it pissed me off, low-key, Ainge tried, bro. He tried. Son missed the shot. It is what it is. Son never misses that, what he missed. It is what it is. And that's what happened. And I think I should let Don C talk. I probably said too much. And I have some other
Cool. We'll get to Don C. What are you saying, family? You good first and foremost?
Yeah, big up
Don C.
Morgan, man. How you doing, brother?
Blessings, man. Floor's yours, man. You can respond to Spurs and
yeah, KD. To be honest, yeah. KD,
Corey, I'm gonna cook you too. No, I'm just
talking. Right, shut up. To be honest, you said a bunch of nothing. Yeah. It's like, do you see, if you're from my era, it's like you're getting a bunch of newspapers, you're cutting out little articles and you're copy and pasting, is what I'm saying. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro. Yeah. We've got more FA Cups than you have trophies in your cabinet. So shut up. It's my turn. My turn now. Talk. Yeah, don't let me son you on here right now. You hear what I'm saying? I didn't say no one word when you were speaking. Yeah, now in true fashion, shut the fuck up, mate. All right, yeah.
All right, bro.
We've had more FA Cups than you've had trophies in your history. Yeah, us coming to North London has made you lot bigger because your team is a nobody team. Right? The reason why I banter your team and I'll continue to banter your team is because your team don't win fuck all. There's a day called Spursy Day. There's 7 days in a week. Yeah, the 8th day is Spursy Day. Right? I'm not gonna shamelessly say I big up anyone else's team because I do not. I'm loyal to my team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you understand? In Arsenal's worst era, we won more trophies than you. Yeah. When you win a Premier League title, come and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Come and sit at the table. Yeah, come and do anything. You fans, yeah. The reason I don't like you fans is because you fans have got so much chest. Yeah, you're telling me that you're cooking me. What it seemed like that you was boiling water. No, sorry, you was burning water. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's impossible. But for Spurs fans, do you know what? You do what you do. I came in the show for entertainment, yeah? But I'm not entertained. Like, I'm yawning, blood. It's like 1:30 in London, brother. I'm tired as hell. I've got work tomorrow, yeah? And I stayed up for you talking this shit. Come on, bruv, yeah? If you're going to say something to me, at least say, do you know what, Don C? If my team wins, I'm going to cook you. And do you know what? Yeah, I will say you lot had a better season than us, yeah? But you're still shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you've won two fucking cups in 30 plus years. Come on, bro. Don't come to me with that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you lot win something with some oomph, then you come talk to me. Yeah. But right now, at this point in time, on the 19th in London of May, all you have is a cup that don't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you've got Casper the Ghost Cup. You get me? Yeah. We, like I said again, we are the kings of North London. We came into your patch. We said for you to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? But yet you still got chest and you're still bigging up. You're simping over Man United. You're simping over fucking Chelsea and all the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard such bullshit come from a fan's mouth in my life. And you're saying you're cooking me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? This is why you uni kids should stop doing drugs. Take uni serious. You get what I'm saying? Get your head on your shoulders properly. You get me? Like, you get me? I'm saying, man, you're like my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta tell them to go to bed and have a good night. You get me? I hope you lot get spanked. Yeah, spanked. And I can't stand Man United, but sometimes it's better the devil you know. And it's so ironic here. The Red Devils is gonna be your team, the Lily Whites. Yeah.
Go on, Dante. Go on.
No, man, I bro. Do you know what it is?
Go on.
Yeah, it's. Do you know the funny thing is, right? It's. I haven't got much to say about Tottenham. Tottenham are Tottenham, bro. They're Tottenham. They're Spurs. You get me? KD said something about, oh yeah, my man's a good businessman. Yeah, cool. He's a good businessman. But at the end of the day, it's about winning trophies. And if you can't win trophies, yeah, go fuck yourself. You get me? I haven't got time for Spurs people to talk to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man United, yeah, they can talk. So tell you why, because you know what? They're the biggest team in England. I respect that. Yeah, Liverpool could talk.
Wrong, Donzi.
They're one of the biggest teams in England. I respect that. So is Chelsea. Man City's got recent history, yeah? But I respect that. Tottenham's history is a history of failure. How the fuck can you even bring up someone like Arsene Wenger, yeah? Arsene Wenger has done more for Arsenal than any of your managers done more has done for your team, yeah, since 1882, bruv. Yeah, Arsene Wenger. And then you want to talk. How dare you, bro? Hey, chat. This is what happens when you don't beat your kids when they're young. They grow up and become full Tottenham fans like my man down here. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why us, man, are on the top shelf. You know what I'm saying? And you, man, are like WKD, bro. You know what I'm saying? Commoners. That's where it is. That's what Spurs are. They're fucking commoners. And they want to say, we're the spicy Spurs. Look at our history and look at their history. And you want to call us spicy Spurs. So if we're spicy Spurs, yeah, who the fuck are you? You're nobodies. Nobodies. You know what I'm saying? You, man. Yeah. I appreciate you even calling my name. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You get me? Yeah. Because it shows you're simping. And I appreciate a simp Tottenham fan because that's what you lot are. We make you relevant. Without us, there's no you, but yet this is your yard. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Hey, brother, oi, kids, stay in school. You know what I'm saying? Leave the trophies to the top shelfers. You get me? Leave the trophy to the top shelfers. And you want to run down a Winners' Cup. Do you know what, bruv? Yeah, it's a European title. Yeah, we've won that. Yeah, so I can show you my European title. Show me your Premier League.
You know what's crazy, bro? Don't see. You know what's
Listen,
crazy about the whole
Donzi.
thing? You know, Ipswich have won a league title like more recently than Spurs. Ipswich
Yeah.
Town.
Big up Ipswich.
Ipswich
Big up Nottingham
fucking
Forest.
Town.
Winning Champions League, by the way. You lot can't compare to that. But we're talking about history FC. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about right now, Don C.
Right now, you're
never
17,
sounded
bro.
more delusional.
Mate, right now, yeah, you haven't won anything since 2008. How the fuck?
Do you know
can
how old I
talk?
was back then, bro?
Right
Man
now.
was
Mate,
5. I was
2008.
5 last time Tottenham won a trophy,
Bro,
bro.
2008.
You was 5 in a way. Jesus
Right
Christ,
now.
I'm getting on, man. Fuck.
Oh, you lot
Yeah,
sound
no.
awfully rattled by my response. Oh,
Bro,
that's crazy.
2008 is your last trophy. 2008. Yeah? And that's a trophy that don't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you got Casper the Trophy Ghost. And you want to talk to man. Come on, bruv, yeah?
Again, this is all I'm going to say.
Before this continues, I need to get everyone's top 5 because I got a dip shortly. Spurs, over to you before we get into Spurs Arsenal. Who misses out of the top 5? Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, Forest. Who do you think misses out?
Listen, Flaws, I want to say the answers that you want to hear. Yeah, you want City out, you want Chelsea out.
Yes, of course.
I'll just.
I don't think that will happen. That's just my preference.
Listen, you know I'm a fraud in it. I was Blue Moon last year. I'll be Blue Moon this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm shameless with that. But I think the main thing is that I don't see Forest doing anything. I think they are big frauds. I think their style of football sucks. I think Nuno, the only manager he's better than is Ainge Postecoglou. He's not a good manager. He is a fraud. He will get exposed. And because of that, I got Chelsea slapping Forest up.
So you got Chelsea. Okay, then. And what about Villa, Manchester United?
Yeah. If you guys were so close, man. Man, you were so close. I was like watching that game. I was like, wait, low-key, man, you can do something. And then Chelsea got that fluky goal. And things got wild. But yeah, because of that, I think by default, Chelsea have to make it. I have Man City winning the games. I have Newcastle winning the game. So it's based on goal difference. So because of that, I have Villa missing out, which sucks. Big up H, man. Big up Unai Emery, a really massive manager, a manager better than Lego Head could ever be. big of him, but I think he misses out. I think Forrest obviously missed out.
Pardon me. Wait. So you've got all 5 of the teams. Wait, outside of Forest, you got everyone winning their game. So you got Newcastle winning, you got Chelsea winning, you got Villa winning, and you got City winning both. So goal difference thing, which would mean that Villa miss out. All right, fair enough.
That's my prediction. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. That's why I was asking your prediction, because I genuinely wanted to know. That's fair enough, because that's a new one. So it's like that's what it's about, is hearing people's different opinions. Don C, what you saying, man? What you telling me? Top 5. Who misses out? Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, City, Forest. They were the 2 that miss out.
Oh shit! That's a tough one. Okay, for my gender purposes, or you want me to speak facts?
Nah, both. Start with your agenda purposes, and then we'll
My
get
agenda,
your
I want City and Chelsea to miss out.
Yeah, same.
I love the talent, Don C. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Buddy, yeah, and he's a good you, but fuck the rest of them. You know what I'm saying, man? Like Roger and the rest of that shit.
Facts.
But realistically, 1 second, who's Chelsea got? Chelsea got Forest, isn't it?
Chelsea got travel to
Where?
City ground. Yeah, they play Forest away.
Ooh, away.
I know.
Damn. Who's Villa got?
Villa play us. They play the European champions elect.
Newcastle play Everton. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Newcastle got Everton at home. City played Bournemouth, because City's obviously got an extra game to play. They play Bournemouth at home and then Fulham away on the last day.
Yeah, I don't trust City at Bournemouth. You know.
Nice. It's at the Etihad. It's not at the Vitali.
Damn, do you know what? Yeah. Come back to me, please.
All right, true. Say, I'll come back to you. Prime, what you saying? Because we haven't actually. I did ask you this. But this is before the Chelsea Manchester United game. So who do you have missing out? Which 2 miss out from the 5? Yo, can't hear you, Prime.
Yeah, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, it's not on.
There we go.
In no order.
Yeah.
In no order. Chelsea make it. City make it. Newcastle make it.
Okay, so you got us taking points from Villa.
Yes.
Oh, first.
Wait. Sorry, what?
What do you mean?
Sorry, Prime had to check himself. He's like, that shit don't sound right.
No. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
I said you have us taking points off of Villa. Because for that to happen, what you said, we'd have to take points off Villa on the last day. The Europa League champions elect is yours gold.
Oh, because of the Europa League thing. What, Villa have to beat you guys? Or you have to beat Villa for them not to make...
what you said. So for instance, let's say we draw against Villa, you beat Forest, City win their 2 games, Newcastle beat Everton, Villa would miss out. Because you and Villa currently sit on the same place.
And you guys play at home, right?
Yeah, it's at home. Yeah. Yes.
I think if you guys win Europa League, you win your final game.
Okay. Do you think we're winning Europa League?
I have been up until today. Actually, I did some research.
Scoreline prediction for it. Let's get to it, Bram.
I did some research on the 2 managers and stuff, and just on just various situations for the final. I actually think Angie's gonna win it.
Okay, so you got Spurs winning it. So all right, so you got Spurs beating us in the Europa League. So then what happens? So what's your scoreline prediction for United Villa?
I don't know, because Villa don't beat you guys regardless.
Nope.
Of what's going on. So I really don't know with that one. I think draw.
So you think they draw, and you think you lot beat Forest?
Yes, I've been saying we'll beat Forest.
Okay, yeah, you think you lot, and you think City win their 2? Do you think City win their 2 games against Bournemouth and Fulham? True, say effectively with them results, all they would need is a point. Because if you think
I think City will be. I think City will win one of those games. Not both.
So that means City. So that means City will get there. So it will be you lot. So it'll be Chelsea, City, Newcastle alongside the top 2 then. So Villa and Forest miss out if your results come through. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
You know, Amorim has managed 7 finals. Won 4, lost 3. He's conceded 10 and scored 10.
Portuguese FA Cups, I'm guessing.
Well, all the finals he's managed in his career.
Are they all Scotland or some of them Braga?
Braga as well.
Okay. He's been to 10 finals.
No, he's been to 7 finals. This is his 8th final.
Oh, 4 and 3. Yeah, you said 4 and 3. My bad. Yeah, you did.
Whereas with Ange, he has been in 8 finals. No, he's been in 9 finals, won 8. So
all in
There's gotta be
Scotland,
bro. There's gotta be some Celtic tax on that, ain't there?
for different. No, it's not just Celtic tax for all his clubs he's been at. All
Where's
clubs
Celtic
and
just
country
all
as
of
well, and country as well. He managed Australia and he won the Asia Cup against South Korea.
Shout out to him for that. I was gonna big him up even more.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think Ange will just find a way to get it done. Like he's won stuff in like difficult situations. So I just think he'll just find a way to get it done. However, I don't really trust like Spurs per se, but we'll see. I think if Son plays, Spurs lose. If Son doesn't play any part in the final at all, Spurs will win.
Son will play.
Yeah, and that's probably because I don't get why people still like rate and trust Son. He's not the guy.
Yeah, bro, he's falling off like crazy, man.
Oh, not even that. Even when he was good, he was still a bottle job. People blame Kane, but don't look at Son for not turning
Prime.
up.
That's obvious, man. Like, bro, let's get to the point where it's like that's just subconscious, bro.
It's interesting. You have Casemiro's never lost a European final. Onana's lost 2 European finals.
Boy,
so it's going to be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Well, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, like I say, Ange, I was just checking out his resume. Obviously, he's managed over in Australia. But yeah, we'll see what's what, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Andy says Ange gonna dunk on United. It's gonna be sweeter because it's United. Andy, are you a Spurs fan? So you even Spurs?
Ange was the Australia manager. Remember 2014?
Yeah,
the World Cup.
Brisbane.
He was the Australia manager that got them to the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't take too. We'll see what happens. I ain't really too fussed about his record and that. Man won something called the Buffalo Cup. I'm not really too fussed about that. No, come on, man. Nah, literally, I didn't make that up. People, he literally won that.
Buffalo,
trophy.
that's a crazy name for the trophy.
It's the Buffalo Cup. But yeah, the year of the underdogs. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say they're the favorites, but we move.
Our Spurs are not. Are they favorites? What?
No, we're underdogs. No, listen.
Nah, some would say that favorites.
I need Chad to know.
Someone say
they're not. They're not
favorites against.
Also,
they beat
us. Like,
it's the history of the Tottenham.
Someone say they beat us 3 times in a row this season.
Check the betting spread.
It's not even just.
We're the underdogs.
It's not even just the season. Are they not unbeaten since 2022 or something?
Yeah, we've not beat them since 2022.
Yeah. Whereas, but Spurs, they've lost 3 finals in a row.
We haven't beat them in 3. We ain't beat them in 3 years. They beat us 3 times in a row.
It just adds to, man. How Spursy would it be? How Spursy would it be?
I know.
Yeah, and Spurs have lost 3 finals in a row.
Bro,
whereas
Spurs,
you know
what I'm saying? It's like Arsenal in it. We don't win European trophies. We don't win European trophies. North London doesn't win European trophies. We're not favorites for anything. You know what I'm saying?
We don't win European trophies. Yeah, I still put that section of the city on the map, bro. Come on, man. How's my stadium get destroyed because of the war? Come up, still make this shit mine.
Damn.
And I don't care because there's no trophies to that. Where's your trophy with that? Like, what are you telling me, mate? You're telling me stuff about England. I don't give a fuck about that, buddy. Where's your trophy?
No, it's so funny. Look at the ghetto side of London beefing each other. It's amazing, man.
Listen, Prime, you better win your shit too, yeah? Bro, you're only one. Bro, you want to talk about this trophy, dog? You're 1 year behind me, bro.
Corey,
I was gonna say. Let me get to that. Hold up, 1 second.
You can't disrespect the Conference League. All you have is the Conference League.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yo,
1 sec. Prime base. Obviously, we'll talk before this, but I'm asking now. Do you think
we're winning. We're winning the final. I don't know why anyone's worried. Okay, this whole Anthony hype is
everyone's picked you lot to win. Every Chelsea fan I spoke to picked you lot.
I know.
No one.
But Rival is trying to do this weird thing about Anthony is weird to me. We have the 2 best fullbacks.
This guy's worried about Anthony. Are you worried about this guy?
I'm worried about Anthony, man. Get the
anyway. Gaming. Don't say anything. Anyways,
Oh yeah,
wait,
as well. GVO, you see, GVO Max, the team. Alfie was talking mad smack yesterday. He said he's gonna put enough goals past you on pro clubs because we're gonna run a friendly at some point.
I will see about that.
Yeah, he's talking.
anyway,
budging
Chelsea,
when we move.
anyway,
Sorry, go on.
speaking of not doing shit, this Anthony hype people have. We've got the 2 best fullbacks in the
Fake.
world. He's not doing anything either. Frank. I don't care.
What?
And
I'll be
old man
honest,
Isco
the players I'm
doesn't.
worried about are Isco, Lo
Old man Isco
and
doesn't bother me
Cardoso.
either. I
Bro,
don't care.
Kukurea will absolutely have Anthony in his pocket.
I'm not worried.
We will
Bro.
see.
We shall
Cube says,
see.
"Is this a fan calling show for London haters?" Nah, I
Big
love
up Cube.
London.
Big up Cube.
I know what you talking about, Cube. I
Wow.
like Spurs.
Hey,
I
listen.
like Palace. Shouts to West Ham.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen,
So,
Bodge, pray for Spurs, innit, right?
all I'll
Let them
say
guide
is
it.
at least there's
Chelsea
gonna
are
be
cool.
one. It's gonna be one European trophy guaranteed to come back
Chelsea
to
are cool.
London. But we'll
Bless
see
me.
what's
It's
first.
literally
I
just
don't
that.
see
Bless
Arsenal
you.
with it. Just saying.
Appreciate it.
I don't see
It's
Arsenal.
literally just.
You don't deserve it.
Hey, Corey, remind me again. What European trophy have you won in the past 20 years?
It's crazy. Also, hold on, wait,
Thank
hold
you,
on,
my guy,
Katie,
what's up?
Katie. That speech that you read out to Don C. Did you practice that?
No, it was completely unprovoked. I
It was
had
definitely
I had to
unprovoked,
go.
man.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
was,
no. I
Matt.
forgot to say,
Anyway,
big
go
up
on.
West Ham for winning the Conference League, by the way.
Yeah, shout out
More
West Ham,
European
man.
heritage than Spurs and
Oh.
Arsenal combined. Just saying. Big up West Ham. But okay, sorry.
But
You
yeah,
don't have to
people
worry
as
about us
usual,
winning the Conference League.
people as usual, Sarcasm City TV. If this is your first time watching and you're like, this kind of descended into chaos and was a bit of a circus and madness in the city. It's not like this all the time. No, you are mistaken. It is this absolutely fucking ridiculous at all times, people. And it gets even more ridiculous on the playback. So if you like the chaos and enjoy the content, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It is road to 15,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the Young G Corey's channel as well, Corey AFC. Just type that in on YouTube, people, and it'll pop up. Make sure you subscribe over there.
Big up, big up.
We're back to what's going to say tomorrow today. Mandem United podcast, 4:30 p.m. UK time. And then the reason why this fan calling show was tonight is because we've got the United Liverpool podcast Barbados edition with Bayesian Reds TV as well. But everything I just mentioned there is on the schedule, people. So you can check the schedule on the YouTube. Go over to the playback. The schedule's there as well. www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. That's playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. Let's download the app from your app store. It's absolutely free. Create an account for free. Sign up, and then we get Champions League watch along, which we mentioned will be over there. Europa League watch along will be over there. Conference League watch along will be over there. Obviously, the NBA playoffs, both the Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals will be over there as well. Salute to Cube in the chat. That is hilarious, Cube. I thought we were peoples and you just, stab me in the back. Crazy work, but salute to Cube every single time. As I was saying, people, Formula One, UFC, boxing watch-alongs all over on the Sarcasm City TV playback as well. We're going to redirect to Lee Gunner, people. So I just need you lot to put Sarcasm City TV raid in Gunner's chat. That's all I need you lot to do is put Sarcasm City TV raid in Gunner's chat because I got to get a move on it. So people.
Oh, gosh.
So, yeah. Yes, I have, because there's only so much. I can only deal with you, Vudge, for once a week. You know what I'm saying? And this is now twice a week. So
Shut up. Too bad. Shut up.
You already know Cubed. Love. You know what I'm saying? Someone with class around here. Love every time Cubed. Hey, you know what, man? How about you show up, man? How about
No. Bring him back. I've got a question.
Bring him back. Go on. Why you want to set this guy up? Go on. This is gonna be good.
Okay, it's not me that set him up. It's flawless.
Okay.
Were you the one earlier in the season that said that we'd win a treble? Watch.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was in the video. Yeah, I did say at the start of the season.
Yeah,
I
he
did.
said that. See, he stands 10 toes down. He said that shit. I ain't
Hey,
saying.
Bodge, let me ask you another question. What was your prediction for our Arsenal Madrid first leg again?
Oh, I said 3-0 Real Madrid. I said Mbappe a hat trick, and then after that, I didn't say nothing.
What's your
afterwards.
prediction for Spurs Man U? 5-0 Man U, right?
Yeah.
He's a 4. I said Maguire brace, bro. He's a Maguire brace.
Wait. You're not even 5-0.
No,
4-0.
4-0. Get it right, man.
4-0.
Maguire
brace.
My bad.
Yeah, Maguire brace.
Oh yeah. Hey, Spurs are winning, man. Spurs are winning.
4-0, man. 4-0. That's what he said, yo. Anyhow, Maguire, I see, Maguire score winning away to the crowd, yo. Oh, this guy's
Listen,
gonna do
I'm
one
telling you, I'm winning that lottery ticket. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to enjoy that.
Yeah, if it goes
With that
4-0, put the lottery on that
Jack
night,
Daniels,
mate.
nice women. I'm going to enjoy myself right there.
All right.
Right,
you
pause.
do
Yo,
that,
flawless.
bud.
If you guys lose this final, yeah, you might have to start like the Voj curse, bro. Because I can't believe
Yeah,
I can't believe
facts.
them
You
boys
know what I'm
left.
saying? Voj,
Crazy.
you know what I'm saying? I can't even blame him. We gotta do the business. This is what I can't even stick on. Unless we lose 4-0, I can't really blame Voj. That's pretty much it. We can lose
Still gonna
3-0,
blame me, you bad.
4-1, 5-0. I gotta put. Now I won't blame you. I just blame you for other stuff. Voj.
Is this
You know
one
what
of
I'm
those
saying?
things
just see
that's
yourself.
like
Sorry, go on.
United win, keep Amorim, you lose, get rid? Like I know you're saying get rid of everyone, but like realistically, do you think that's what's gonna happen? That
No, I've
if
already
you
said
guys
they keep
lose,
him.
he's gone.
Nah, they keep him regardless. That's
Okay.
already set in stone. They've already come out and said that. Where what was it? The last thing on the board's mind is sacking him. They're not sacking him regardless, because if they sack him, then it's all eyes on them, and they don't have a plan. They don't have a plan right now. If Amorim resigned right now, they're fucked. They have zero. They've shown me already how incompetent they are when it
But
comes
for
to
us, they will have a
managerial
manager to
decisions.
replace him.
They don't have a backup. Say again.
They will have a manager to replace him.
No, they don't. Not
Yeah, but
currently
you-
right now. If he resigned today, yeah, hilarious. Now they'll get you. You know what I'm saying? They'll bring in Bud. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Look at this guy. Look
So
at
you're
him.
basically saying like the United
Look at this guy.
crazy.
You done? Huh? This fucking guy. Sorry.
So
what
you're
you
basically
say?
saying that the United boys just like it's just Amr, inshallah.
Hey,
Like
even
long term.
Amram and Inshallah, it's just, hey, you know what? Let's keep him in and hope this works by some miracle.
So hopium, okay.
Yeah, it's literally a hope thing from them. Like it's literally, and also he shields them as well because he'll receive most of the criticism for it going wrong. And when it goes tits up, that's when the pressure, because he's not making it to the summer of 2026. The same way that I'll criticize the manager for persisting with players who are not good enough. You can clearly see look at Amorim, hear him talk. That is not someone who is confident in their ability. That is someone who is clearly out of his depth and is struggling. He's drowning. And yet you lot sit there and, all right, cool, we're just gonna give you more tools.
It's actually crazy because like it's crazy
See
because
what
like
you
I
doing
see
for
like
us,
the
you
interviews,
bad.
bro.
Look at the comments. You see what you're doing.
Cube has tits up. Hey, yo, hey, it depends whose tits they are. Just saying, Cube. Just saying. Sorry, go on.
No, it's crazy because I was just seeing because like I deeped it, like I seen like his interviews, bro. Like he does the answer thing
Ladies
where
and
like
gentlemen,
he
welcome
just
to
looks at the
Sarcasm.
floor, bro. Like he'll
Yeah, this is
like,
what I'm
just looks at
saying.
the floor,
I know Corey just broke. This is what Corey, me and you can see it. Me and you can watch on the screen and go,
literally.
hey, this man is clearly dying in the
Oh my God.
like, looking at the floor. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, just forget even him saying it. Look at him. He looks like a broken man.
He doesn't look like a man confident in his job, bro.
And yet these are supposed to be intelligent people who have employed him to do a job and they can't see it. So
He looks like half the time he's gonna cry when he's losing a game.
yeah, facts, man. He looks how I feel when I'm talking to you. That's what it is. That's how it looks like, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got.
What?
Hey, Corey, I actually have a genuine question to ask you though.
Yo, this is not about to be genuine, but I go on.
Go on.
Ventesh Kam, he's a fraud, right?
Who?
CEO. He's the Arsenal's former CEO. Vinay.
Oh, Vinay. Absolutely,
Vinay.
yeah. IKEA salesman.
Who's more of a fraud, him or Arteta? You would say him, right?
Bro, you're like asking, bro. You're literally asking me to pick between like bad and shits, bro. Like,
okay.
I'll be real. When it came to Vinay, I had no idea what that brother did. I literally had no idea what that guy did. Like,
That's better
I
than I
never
thought.
seen
I
that
thought
guy.
he
The
had,
only
like, a
thing,
bad-
the only notable thing I seen that guy do while he was in charge is he was spotted when he went to Arteta's house before he got hired. That is it, bro. Other than that, I've never seen that guy do anything noticeable. I promise you.
Paratici, please save me. I mean, Europa League will save us, but Paratici, please save me.
I said Paratici. And what, is he still in jail? Or is he out now?
No, he's out. My brother's.
That's it, he's out.
He's
yo.
out. Oh, so it's
did.
Yeah, for those that don't know, yes, tits up is a British saying, by the way. And it's not an AEO, because it depends on who. Never mind, I already said what I said, but you don't get the vibe. Anyway, we're going to close
Good
out,
Lord,
people.
man.
Yeah, it depends on whose tits you're talking about. That's what it is. But anyways,
Facts.
people.
And I ain't gonna comment.
Yeah, you don't say nothing, all right? You know what I'm saying? There'll be tits up at the end of the stream. Fuck, you know. Anyways, love to everyone that has locked in. Big up, run up the likes and the subscribe button. Redirect
Good Lord,
into Gunner's channel. This has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show live on the Sarcasm TV YouTube. Big up.